I think you must slow down.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
876. So we know that. Jamaican area code. 968 8117. So that's 968 8170.
Yes, indeed.
All right. What you put about?
Reggae Boys, first and foremost, they won the game.
Yeah.
But I wanted a dominant performance. I didn't get that at all.
It was a joke performance.
It was a joke performance.
I don't buy the argument that it is the field why we look so. I mean, the field never helped, but the way we were playing, my boss, I don't feel me.
Yeah, not at all. The new gentleman doesn't look the part at all.
Who that? Casey Palmer.
Casey Palmer, very ordinary. Kept giving away the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're playing with a two-man midfield, pretty much, you have to do better. And Latibodier is never good on the ball, really. So yeah, two midfielders who were just kept giving away possession.
Impressed. We're playing too slow. Every time Mr. Ethan pin up with the ball.
Yes.
He cannot just get the ball and just knock it and start an attack. Him, kick it and him look round. We were paying this Honduras team too much respect.
Yeah, man. And that means Honduras would be able then to get everybody behind the ball. If you're moving slow, you're not going to break down anybody.
We not get the ball and serious. Like we did a little bit of that in the second half.
Yeah.
Very hard.
But I think personally, you remember as a player now, you know your teammates and what you're capable of doing. If you see Latibodier, you don't want to pass too quickly to Latibodier if players are in close proximity because you're concerned about him losing possession. So I think that is one of the reasons why you play slow. If you're giving the ball in the middle of the park to somebody who's technically good, you're going to pass it quickly into the feet so they can turn and wiggle and do what they want to do out of pressure. I don't think the defenders are confident in the midfield players, the two midfield players.
That's serious thing.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you. I see oftentimes Latibodier was there for the quick pass forward.
Yeah.
And they upped it to go wide, left or right. Yeah, so it's a serious concern in the midfield for the Reggae Boys.
All right, in some other news, I think the news is settled about who is the GOAT now. Is it Djokovic?
Yes, man. It's a done deal.
That's a done deal.
I remember he missed in his prime during COVID.
He missed about
two majors because he
never got Australia. Well, he never got
US Open as well because he doesn't want to be vaccinated. I am thinking at least based on how good dominant this man has been, at least one of the two. So he should be maybe at 24, even 26. So clearly the greatest of them all. Yeah, man. Out of class.
And Coca Gauff now, fulfilling that potential that we always knew she had.
Yeah.
Winning at 19. Serena was 17 when she won her first Grand Slam. So big up in the tennis world. Talawas continue to struggle. All kind of things are going on. But we have calls up. So we start with the calls. And then we can raise any other topics that you all want to raise. We'll take the first one. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Mount Salem. How you doing? Yeah, break up, man.
Again, Mount Salem.
You hear me better now?
Yes.
Yes. I told you last week that stranger things have happened on the sports desk with regard to this team, Djokovic. Remember, Rooney was trying to tell you last week, opponent, that
yeah, break up.
No, you're breaking up badly. You're breaking up badly, Mount Salem.
The location. Okay, hold on. You hear me better now?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. I was saying Rooney was telling you about Pete Sampras, about the opponents that Pete Sampras faced. I was just telling you that somebody will come on the show and tell you that Djokovic is not the GOAT. But this one that he won clearly separate himself. And it's not like he's retiring now.
But the thing though, Mount Salem, is Djokovic is now on 24. Pete Sampras ended with 14. That is 10 more major slams. It means that the opponents that Pete Sampras faced were way better than the ones that Djokovic. If that argument is logical enough, 10 is a massive gap between Grand Slam. So if Pete Sampras is better and he didn't win more because of opponent, it means that the opponents that he faced are way better than the ones Djokovic are facing now.
The same kind of argument,
which is rubbish, because Djokovic would have faced Nadal in his prime and Federer in his prime as well, you know.
I think that opponent thing is
this man.
It's something that people use. And
unless Nadal and Federer beat up everybody because the opponent's not good either. That would be rules.
Yes, so it's strictly right. No. So everybody feels Bramble people except Sampras.
And it is the same thing that Mr. Higgins used with Bradman, with the others. That even if you take off 20 about the opponents that they use, Bradman still separate himself.
No, man, it's not just that, you know. It's the same Lara Steve Smith argument, you know. When you hear about Brian, all him faces Magra and Shane Wan, you know. Him never face Abe Kuruvilla and him like a man there. And Garrett Batty, you know. Only the top man of him face. So
yeah, but the other thing though, and the same Bradman, Mr. Matthews, I want to ask you something. If I should come on the radio and ask Mr. Higgins, who is a better batsman? Brian Lara or Dan Bradman? Wouldn't that be irrelevant? Wouldn't I know the answer?
Yes.
Mr. Higgins would have given me to that.
Yes, it would be a rhetorical question.
Yeah, it would be the same. It is the same thing with MU. What he was saying last week that I should take him on, but I'm not gonna ask MU that question because I already know the answer that MU gonna give me. I'm not gonna ask him about Ronaldo or Messi. That'd be a waste of time.
Yeah,
a waste of your time.
Yes, you think Highgate might be a little bit more objective?
Yeah. I would be a little more objective.
Yes.
Even though, but the one last quick thing. A little discussion, Mr. Matthews. Don't you think the way of sports is go in the world now? Parents generally can encourage their kids in Jamaica to get involved in sports. Because I remember when we were young, when we wanted to play sports, most of the time, our parents would say, go take up your book and all them things there. I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, you know, I'm not saying people should not take up book, you know. But don't you think the way of sports is a big business now that we should encourage our kids to involve in?
Well, I think that is happening. I think that is happening now, you know. A lot of parents are encouraging their kids to play sport. Yes, and support them fully. Yeah.
Because I remember when we were young, our parents used to tell us to go take up book anytime we.
Yeah, because they saw playing football in the road as a pastime.
As a hobby. Yeah,
it's called ramping.
Yeah, man, you ramp too much. Come inside now, man. Take up your book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but now parents realizing that you have people making millions of dollars from being a footballer or a cricketer, so they're encouraging
more than even
to balance.
The nurse right
yes.
Now. Yeah, so that is something that I said, you know what, parents can encourage their kids to do. Have a good day.
Yeah, bless it.
Yeah.
All right. Alric.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Alric.
How they do, sir?
Yes, sir. They don't know one place I got start, you know.
What? Oh, Djokovic.
You don't know Djokovic and my boy already, you know.
Yes.
Yes, man. So 24 now, project 24 now.
Mm-hmm.
Has been completed and a nice go touch a man go out to the estate, you know, and watch a match from start to finish. Man, put on him Black Mamba jersey, man.
Mm-hmm.
And Kobe Bryant.
Yes.
And Kobe number 24 at Lakers. So the man was totally dominant over Daniel Medvedev yesterday.
Yes.
Only the second set, he was struggling in terms
ruling second set it was, man.
Over an hour. The man never sit.
Yeah.
So there's no doubt that Djokovic is the greatest tennis player of all time.
Yeah, man.
I threw down the gauntlet to somebody when it was at 20 each. Nadal, Federer, and him at 20 apiece.
All three was on 20 at the time.
They hate me. I know it's the goal. But I'm sure nobody will take up that challenge right now because it is a done deal.
Yes.
It's clear. But
yep.
we have some stubborn people out there still, but if anybody still wants to take up the challenge, I'm ready and available. But I easily kill that still, so I'm not going to allow that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're going to get too many takers.
Yeah, man, me really want, because when me hear, what was the gentleman's name, Cassius?
Yeah.
I'm kind of ifan about the other day when he was on the program. So
Cassius Watson.
Cassius Watson, challenge that man, you know, because that man is a tennis one, you know. My ifan was going to go on Djokovic. So if him really want to put up somebody against Djokovic, I'm willing to take that debate.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But the thing, the man is so dominant, and this is the glory days of tennis. The era that he's playing in when they are the two big boys.
Yes.
And this is the third time that Djokovic has reached all 4 Grand Slam finals in a single year.
This is how many times?
3 times.
This is the third time.
2015, 2021, and 2023.
Yes.
And in 2021, when he was going for the calendar slam, it's the same Daniel Medvedev beat him.
Oh, yes. Yes.
The man gave him revenge for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So the man is just the best thing.
What do you say to Rooney's argument that the era weak?
That's a fool. It's a waste argument. That. How this can be the weak era? Yeah, You have Nadal.
No. Most people will accept that Nadal and Federer are class.
Mm-hmm.
But Rooney's argument is that outside of those two, the field is the bramble field.
No, man, you still have high quality tennis player in the year outside of those because you have even what was his name again?
Andy Murray.
Andy Murray.
Yeah.
You had Andy Murray. You had other great tennis players. Because even these players that are coming up now, Djokovic is on the decline now, but he's still good enough to get around these young boys. Alcaraz coming up. At Medvedev, you have a lot of players. Even the player he played in the semi-finals, it's the brother named Shelton. He's one to watch too.
What's the head-to-head between Federer and Djokovic?
What is what?
The head-to-head.
I have that done right now, but Djokovic will lead that, man. Djokovic will lead against all of them, you know.
Then the argument is done, my boss.
The argument done.
You
prepared my debate.
Remember, his playing a Pete Sampras wouldn't have been able to come up against two people this good, you know. And remember, it usually comes down to this three, you know, in the last decade or so, you know.
Anybody have a chance against him in the GOAT debate is Federer and Nadal, and he has the better of all of those two.
Any argument against Djokovic will go weak. And Sampras could never be the candidate that they're put up. Not at all. Not at all.
None at all. Yes, the brother named Rubiales finally decided to throw in it away.
Yeah,
pressure.
I wonder what kind of pressure.
Pressure bus pipe, man.
Because the man, me would resign till, you know, even though I know that my position is untenable, I'm still not resigning.
Boy, I wonder why would he
drag it out. And if them force me, the only way them can get rid of him are the government of the you know. I want the government get involved.
Why it has to be the government?
Because based on them rules, them can't fire.
Is it a paid job?
It is a paid job.
So couldn't the board of directors call some emergency and whatever? And
based on what I've been reading, I think the FA cannot fire him.
Ooh.
So it's only the government. That's why the government try push it. So I'm kind of surprised that him resign after him. He was adamant that he was not resigning. But work out for the better.
Well, he said he spoke with his daughter and family, and they convinced him that this is too much.
There's no way for him to come back, even if him win the case. Him really.
Deep down in wife, I say I go at that for each other.
Who?
His wife.
What did you say?
I said deep down she may be saying I go at that for each other.
Yeah, man. It's you know, in a way, I'm kind of glad him kind of resign till we just kind of ease out the pressure for. So it would be interesting to see them still continue this criminal case and this sexual assault case.
Yeah.
Because clearly
then probably going to likely leave him alone now.
Exactly. Their aim is to get rid of the man. So I'm almost certain that they are going to drop that case.
Yeah, man.
All right, cool.
All right, cool.
Big
yeah,
up.
Man.
All right, with that, we take a break. We'll be back.
Importers, submit proper invoices to customs to reduce delays in clearing shipments. Visit www.jacustoms.gov.jm for details. The temperature by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
30 degrees Celsius in New Kingston.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission, JADCO, needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website, jadco.gov.jm. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, we're back, and it appears we have Peter.
Who's a first timer. Yes. Good afternoon, Peter.
Yes, brother.
Yeah, man.
I really think the man played cricket like God for us, but I never make it Jamaica side.
Speak up a little louder for us.
Say, as a man who follow cricket from youth school,
yes,
to know. And what I think play against West Indies now, Mr. Harvey, because I see them picking the team now. Like them picking a 2020 team and say this man can only play 2020. Now, in my estimation, sir, I am thinking now, in Greenwich days, CM Desmond Yates, Brian Lara, Steve Richards. For example, the 4 man they would make West Indies side where them could go and give you a quick 100 or a 50, them would have brand them as 2020 player and wouldn't give them no play. Because,
no, man,
right?
but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, they're selecting the side now because...
No, man, but those people were class, man. Those names that you call were world-class players.
Yeah, but no,
who could make the adjustment to any kind of...
Guys who world-class and them West Indies say them can only play 2020.
No, we're not a world-class batsman in the West Indies right
now. No, I mean, there's guys who's playing 2020 now. They look up, they would be a better test player than who they have playing test right now.
Yeah, but all they ask them to do, is to just come home. Hold on, but stop, no, man. All they've asked poor on them to do, them, is just play some regional 4-day cricket. For sure, say you can do it with a red ball. I don't like them now and pick them, They said to these people, you want to play test cricket, you can't make the test team by just playing T20 all over the world. We have a regional competition where we play red ball cricket for 4 days. Come home, play a season of that, stake your claim, and then we'll consider you for the team. So but these guys don't want to come home to play a season of 4-day cricket. So that's the problem.
So I was thinking is that they want to pick them because when we was...
No, man. So now that you know what the problem is, you don't have to rehash that. Yeah, the problem is that these T20 people, the Pollards and the Hetmeyers and the Purans, Evan Lewis, they do not want to play 4-day cricket. And because of that, it's difficult for them to play test cricket.
The reason why I was thinking that, yes, sir, is because most of the times, when we were dominant, it's only the other countries that used to make different kind of team to find team to beat West Indies. No. What I am observing is that is the West Indies splitting up teams to make team.
All right, so when you do have world class people, this happen. But the T20 man, them not really show no interest in the red ball cricket. Russell and them man, not showing no real interest.
I see. Me always wonder why them pick that kind of side because right now we have some guys in the test side that need to give somebody else a chance.
You make the point. You've gotten the reason why. So we can leave it this. Anything else you want to say as a first time caller?
Yeah.
No, may I ask if there's any other point you wanted to make?
Take for instance, that was my main issue.
All right, that was your main issue. All right, how long you listen now?
I always listen, but I never get the chance to talk to you.
All right. Now you get the chance and say you can get through. So I can hear from you later on in the week. Huh?
All right.
Big up. What's the name again?
Peter from Old Harbor. Yeah, man. Big up.
Am you name Pizza man?
A Pizza man? Are your son?
Yeah, man. I'm bring him from school days.
I mean, I tell you.
Birmingham Blackwood there.
Are you a Pizza man? Are your son?
Yeah, man.
Big up yourself, Mr. Salmon, sir.
Yeah, you see, coaching, me as well tell man say is not that amount of cricket to play. A gift. It's a gift.
All right.
Because a lot of guys me bring.
Well, coaching helps, but
yeah,
a whole part of thing help as well. But big up yourself, Sir Peter.
Yeah.
I'm going to hear from you more often.
Yes, Mr.
All right, cool.
All right.
Pete Salmon's fine.
Give me time to talk to you.
Yeah, man. For those who don't know, Pete Salmon is probably the best all-round cricketer in Jamaica right now. Batting and bowling.
For those who don't know, Pete Salmon is
all right. Another first timer. Turn on your radio, first timer. Female driver.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Another first timer. Female driver.
Yes, taxi driver from Cross Keys, Manchester.
Wonderful.
You actually drive taxi?
Yes, I'm right now in my taxis.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant female driver.
Pull over and don't take any tickets now, do you know?
Yes. No, I mean, you know what? I always listen to program. You know what I want? I never hear a female call yet. Am I the only one who listens sports and have fun listening to Shipport who ship out and Garvey and Correction and Drive and MU?
Oh man, there are the females who call, but they don't call as regular. But from time to time, we do have.
I've never always have the opportunity to hear a female. I'm always just having fun, laughing, and passing test them, and we just always have fun. But just go and enjoy, do what you do, and we like it on the other end.
Oh, yeah. How sweet. What's your favorite sport?
Cricket.
Oh, then from time to time, you must call us, man, and talk about the things that you're seeing or any suggestions. We like hear from the ladies, but not enough of them call.
Yeah, that's what I want. I never always hear no more us because we can do the fighting, like. Or we can do the fighting. But I just love you guys very much.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
I wish somebody can tell Shipport for just not following in mine and come back.
Yeah, people saying they want to hear from him in the schoolboy football season this season.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to hear his views.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Myself. He's a valuable caller.
Yes. And you know, everything makes up life. So you know you have the good, the bad, the indifference, and Shipport, but just not follow him, man. He must just come back and doing always doing like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I endorse that, Miss Female Driver.
Yes.
All right. Anything else you wanted to say?
No, man. Just want to congratulate you guys and just want Shipport for so somebody want to hear from him.
Yes, it's not you alone.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Good.
All right, Female Driver. Respect.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Shipping Port, the ladies reaching out for you, my boss. All right, let's take the next one.
Sir P, veteran.
Orville.
Yes.
Yeah, what? No, you know, I was listening to BBC yesterday. I mean, never know. Say, I don't know if it's just the World Games or Olympic. Say a gold medal winner, the coach get a gold medal, same size and everything.
The coach?
Yeah, our early winner, Williams, was on BBC yesterday, and the guy who announced the race tell us say him never know. I should say yes. The same size, same type of gold medal what the winner get is the same size the coach get.
I honestly did not know that.
Well, it's a surprise, so that's why I asked.
No, I never knew. And I that is something I have to go check for myself.
You can't check.
But if it's so well, I would have learned something today.
Well, all right. That's my contribution, man, because I was surprised.
All right, cool. That's it then. All right. So how many of you knew that? I certainly didn't. That coach is to get medals too.
First I'm hearing that.
Omar. Hello.
Yes, Omar Williams.
Where is it?
Yes, boss.
Yeah.
Well, I like to talk to the man, but I receive one whenever time we get the chance.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Because Zidane, you know, so you come for, right?
Yes.
All right. So, you say you're boy. Whisper one of the biggest things since in Jamaica football since when?
Best schoolboy football over the last 15 years.
All right, and what's about Leon Bailey?
Leon Bailey never played schoolboy football.
No, I'm not talking about Jamaican baller.
Very good Jamaican player.
So that means Dennis Chung and JF have some work to do in not accommodating Butler though. Should have viewed it like myself.
What do you mean by they have some work to do?
Yeah, because I don't think a man who's responsible for the career for two of your best attackers can't get passes for them family for coming in the national stadium. That is foolishness. You share the same view?
I saw the video with Craig, you know. But what generally does happen? You're aware?
Huh?
What generally does happen? Because you have other players, you know, or which work?
Well, that more.
So before you be critical, you need to get the facts first. So is it a case where they usually give away 25 tickets to each player's family?
Well, I know for a fact that most associations like different association in the country get
yeah, man. So it comes down
to how many tickets? I heard about that. Craig.
Yeah, man. I saw the video. Craig say he have to buy 25 tickets cash with him debit card and them something. So for Leon Bailey's and Whisper family.
How many tickets each player usually gets?
That's the question that you have to find out first.
It wouldn't be 25.
It couldn't be 25.
Well, as me say, I think even a man as Craig Butler who have put in the work, those players to be.
Men know some players probably get 2 tickets. Are them?
Yeah,
I think even then they get 2 tickets, it would be a problem to him because we know that them can't afford it. We know that.
And me know for sure said Craig Butler have no issues getting a pass because Craig Butler has always been to the Reggae Boys games, whether Leon Bailey is playing or not. I mean, never hear complain about buying tickets yet.
Well, he complain
unless he want preferential treatment.
He want
he's saying he's paying for 25 tickets cash because for Whispers and Leon Bailey family.
But even if they got the usual amount of tickets, which is probably 2 per player, he would still have to buy 20.
Yeah, so
tickets.
I don't know what
that's what we need to find out some Dennis Chung from my boss.
What you want to find out?
I want to find out, like I said, Orville, if the players get complimentary tickets.
Yeah, they do. I know that for a fact.
Yes.
I know that they usually get 2 or so.
Yeah.
But 20 odd tickets, no, that couldn't.
No, I am not saying they should give him 25.
But that's what he was complaining about, that he has to pay cash for 25 tickets for Leon Bailey and Whisper family.
Because they didn't get any at all.
No. But if you didn't get any at all, why you buy 25? So even if they got their usual quota,
he still would have to buy 20.
He still would have to go buy 20 tickets.
Yeah.
Then probably I don't think he would have probably come out and made a post of it.
Yeah, but he has never complained before. He's always at the Reggae Boys game when Leon Bailey was playing. Me never hear him complain about getting pass or accreditation to go to game.
Because I think one of the highlights on the feed was that the more things change, the more they remain the same. And it drove me down to the line of what the comment that Andre Blake had made earlier.
No, man.
But no,
Craig Butler not understand that. You know why? Because I'm saying Craig Butler is a man who normally once there's something to complain about, he will complain. I'm saying Craig Butler is always at the Jamaica games when Leon Bailey is playing. I mean, never hear any complaint about not getting any accreditation.
But why is it Craig is the one who has to be buying tickets for Leon Bailey's family and for Whisper's family?
No, we're not getting into that.
It's not a good question. Huh? No, I'm saying if the ballers want their family members to be there, I would think that I wouldn't Craig have to pay for the tickets. Eh?
Yeah,
that's just me. But the ballers wouldn't be able to get 20.
There's too many.
Yeah, but that's what I say. I just want. I think him deserve some respect where that is concerned.
No.
Where
agreed.
Yeah,
I think him deserves some respect. To be
no, man. No, in terms of football, yes, man. You have 2 key players now, and we see the talent of Whisper. That is great. We want some more Whisper and Leon Bailey.
So someone like this, you're trying to keep him as close.
By giving him 25 tickets.
No, man, that's 25.
How much do you think he should get?
But Orville, I think me and Zidane agree. If you can give one next 10 Whisper, one next 5 Leon, then you can give him probably 30.
All right, all right. Find 3 more Whisper Craig. I get 40.
No, but they stop them by that. Leon convince them all to come over now.
Well, he would have been in the years, but he's not him alone.
I don't agree, but leave it.
3 more Whisper we talk. Yeah, man. We'll take a break. We're coming back.
This is your television and radio preacher, Bishop Dr. G.G. Cooper, asking you to join me on KLAS Omega Radio 89.1, 89.9 every Sunday at 6 p.m. for revival time. Enjoy 60 minutes of old-fashioned, Holy Ghost anointed, yoke-destroying, burden-removing praise celebration.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
England comfortably beat New Zealand by 79 runs to level the one-day international series in a rain-affected encounter at Southampton. The game was reduced to 34 overs per side, and England slipped to 55 for 5, having been put into bat. But Liam Livingstone's unbeaten 95 from 78 balls in a 7th-wicket stand of 112 with Sam Curran helped them to recover to 226 for 7. Lee Stapler then took 3 for 27 as New Zealand fell to 147 for love. That is sports in a minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any Bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, so the thing on Mr. P did attack, I just checked. It started in Budapest. I think they did do a little trial thing in 2017, but it was official that for the Budapest World Championship, coaches would get medals as well.
Okay, wonderful.
But here's my very good question. Sean, more answer that one. If coaches get medals for athletic performances, when athletes take drugs and get suspended, should coaches be suspended too? Huh? Depends on, come on, some your factual opinion. Although your coach can say you take it behind my back,
yes,
but the athlete could not do things behind the back to get goal too.
Is it on?
Yeah, you're
All right, it's dependent on how many in your camp test positive. If one person tests positive and you get a 2-year ban, that's a strike against you as a coach. It's 2 or 3 persons you can get banned as a coach and lifetime ban. We have a Jamaican who's a coach who is serving a lifetime ban because I think 3 of his athletes tested positive.
Jamaican.
I won't say it. But the fact is,
if it's a fact, why you would want?
Factual opinion.
Is it he's banned?
Yeah,
and it is no one saying banned.
Yeah, man, from coaching.
But you're not gonna talk about.
No. When you smart callers will call and tell you, man. But it's actually a fact. After several amount of athletes in your camp test positive, you can be banned and life ban.
So you agree that coaches must be given gold medals as well?
It's not here or there for me.
And what if your coach is on the Tokyo a month before the World Championship, and there was a previous coach who was coaching for 10 years?
Some says not here or there for
it's
me.
The same thing applies.
Same if you win money. Same if you win money.
No, same things apply for football. If I am the coach,
the president,
and then I fire the coach in the middle of the season, the coach who is the coach now will get the medal at the end of the season.
And the accolades, and the money.
Mm-hmm. All right, I hear it. So Mr. P, you were right. It started in Budapest, as far as I understand.
All right, L. Williams.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sirs.
Yes,
Mr.
L. Williams.
L. Williams.
Mr. Orville.
Yes, sir.
You may want one little small question, though.
Yes.
You give me your opinion, you see?
Yes.
And the captaincy of Brandon King.
Yes.
And of Brandon King, you know, captain of Talawa. Why you give me your opinion? He is the right captain.
He's new in the job, and as I've said before, and although I've seen him trying, he's a little predictable with his bowling changes. He's a little predictable in how he goes about things. So you'll get the feeling that there's a routine that's planned before the game starts.
Right.
And he doesn't necessarily, be flexible with that routine before the game starts or while the game is going on. Take, for example, his own batting order at the top. It's clear that him start well and struggling a little bit. And the team struggling. At some point, I would come down in the order to see if it can. Because we lose like 4 games straight.
Yes.
And he is arguably the most crucial member of that batting line. And I don't get the feeling that he's prepared to try things.
Yes, that's what I'm saying too, because it's just a routine.
Turn on the radio behind you though. I hear it myself.
Or move away from it.
Or so, yeah.
It's just a routine thing he might deal with.
Yeah, he's very predictable in what he does, but this is his first year of captaining anything.
I was looking on where the all rounder brother their name. Brilliant fielder one day when I take this catch the other night.
Fabian
Allen.
Right. Why they never give him the captain?
Him Brandon King is a senior member of the side now, although I think they play longer.
Longer than him, right?
Yeah, but Brandon is a senior pro the West Indies now. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know that Fabian would be doing any differently because I never see Fabian a captain either.
Oh, next time before me run, bro. What happened to Tony?
Mr. Tony.
Carl Tony.
Oh,
yeah, man, he listens. He calls from time to time, but he's very busy these days.
Oh, you what are you forget Tony half I want to pay, you know?
Why is that?
Then Tony come make the elite caller then no say well we are one, you know. I don't lie me I tell man not true. Remember say them in say them elite caller, you know.
They're still saying that.
Yeah, they say no man.
Oh, they don't really say it more so again.
Yeah, Tony cool them man.
Yeah.
Tony cool them man.
Yeah. As I said, remember two big giants will be clashing on Thursday in that debate, you know.
Yes, man. Me remember
yeah,
them.
Man. So don't miss it.
Yeah, see when I elite caller run again, you know.
Not easy, you know. You callers are not easy at all.
No comment.
I see next one. In next one, kind of mature now.
Oh.
Yes. In next one mature now, you know.
Yes.
Me listen to this program every day, though.
So okay.
Me know when I say to you, know.
You want my comment on the one where runway and the one where
yes, man.
where Matthew,
man. No problem.
No comment.
No comment.
That's your comment.
My comment is no comment.
You say, man, they want an extra minute, 1 year, the caller. Them no want extra minute again.
No comment. I now said no more. You called before?
Yes, man. I mean, I tell you, say, when they keep up them phone, if you run them out.
Yeah, man. Are you? Yes.
Yeah, man. I want to give Tony some money, yes, sir.
I think Tony was a very important caller at that time for real.
Man.
Yes, man.
He did come in and
create
quite a stir, huh?
Yeah.
With Badjo.
Was the cat amongst the pigeons. Yeah.
I mean, meet the clash with Badjo and Badjo friend, they make Tony lose, you know.
Oh, that happened?
Yes, man. A friend thing, man. You know,
so what about the other debates, them, where people lose? Are them friend them as well?
Yeah.
Was Badger's debate with Tony a judge?
It was
judged. It was judged.
It was judged.
A judge?
Yeah, man. It was judged.
So it wasn't Carl.
It wasn't Carl.
Me think Carly.
No. Yeah, man.
All right, so big up.
Yeah, man. All right, big up.
Leave it here, Mr. Williams, sir.
So, all right, the coach is Trevor Graham.
Yeah.
And the athletes are Mullings, Marion Jones, Tim Montgomery.
Yeah, Trevor Graham.
Yeah, Trevor Graham. I don't know why Sean didn't want to call it. It was made public. I just remember now.
Well, yeah, I told them. Sean said there's another Jamaican athlete.
Oh, there's another Jamaican.
Who used to sprint. All right, I know we are that. Me used to sprint.
So you're not call the athlete name?
No, sir. Because from Sean, I call it Sean must know why.
But it's Trevor Graham, Sean, that attack people.
But there's another Jamaican athlete, turn coach, who them ban as well. But Sean, I call him name, so me not call him name.
All right.
But he was a sprinter. I don't
right.
say no more than that.
All right.
G-Star. Hello? Yeah, man.
Yeah, G-Star. You can put my name on the list to bring back the great shipping port, yeah?
Yes.
Shipping port, if you're listening, bro, I mean, it's just banter, man. You know, so the man them can run them kind of joke with you. It's just part of the show.
Yes.
Don't take it that serious.
Straight banter.
But you know, shipping port linked me Friday, 1 away. Oh, so, I don't think shipping port, I'll stay away from it. To leave it.
No, people want to hear him now because it's schoolboy football time.
Yes.
All right. There was another caller who had mentioned lightweight as a lightweight, and he come with a whole lot of eruption and then just did a whole lot of nothing. All right?
Yes.
I'm talking about the incorrect one. You can't say G-Star is doing this and G-Star is doing that and not talking basketball, and then you don't talk no basketball yourself. Yeah? So I'm gonna show correction how it's done.
Yes.
Just like an artist Don't come on stage and just talk out the thing. Run your lyrics, right? So that's what I'm going to do right now. Talk basketball. So, gentlemen, I'm going to talk about the Golden State Warriors, right? I did a piece on the Golden State Warriors. I said, since Steph Curry was drafted, they've basically done everything right.
Yes.
And I can say within this last year, they've done everything wrong. So they have about 5 things. In Steph Curry's been there for about 12 years, so 13 years.
Yes.
And
all of his career, yes.
They basically got nothing wrong management-wise. And I'm going to show you just last year how they got many things wrong. I can't speak for my whole 5 minutes on it. I have to break it down one at a time. So I'm going to speak about Jordan Poole. He's the first one, right? After KD got injured against the Toronto Raptors, that very next year, Steph Curry broke his hand. Klay Thompson was out. Kevin Durant left. They were horrible. But that year, they drafted Jordan Poole somewhere around 28th overall, right?
Yes.
No, he didn't have a good season. He had 9 points. He looked almost like a bust. The very next, and I was watching Golden State them time. The very next season, though, he improved. He scored 12 points on 43% shooting, right? And then if you're watching Golden State, them time there's a youth named Mulder and Poole, and I was wondering who's better, Mulder or Poole. And then by the end of the season, he said, you know what?
Definitely Jordan.
Yeah, this Poole has he's got some potential. So now Klay Thompson was hurt that season, right?
Yes.
So they got draft picks, Jonathan Kuminga and others. And Otto Porter Jr., they brought those guys in. But speaking of Jordan Poole now, so the third season now, Jordan Poole had a breakout season.
Correct.
He averaged 18 points, 19 points on 45% from shooting. And in the playoffs, he averaged 17 on 51% shooting. Right?
And they won the championship.
So they did everything.
2022.
That's right. They did everything right up until that point, right? Now, I put the question out there, Zidane, you might even remember. I said, should they actually trade Jordan Poole? I don't know if you remember that question. And I said, give them Wiggins, give them Jordan Poole.
Yeah, but them trade him for Chris Paul.
No, and I said, give them Wiseman for Dame Lillard. And everybody to a man said, no, G-Star, do not make that.
That was after
trade.
you won the championship?
Yeah.
Why would you make that sort of trade after you're winning a championship?
Here's why.
And winning so comfortable.
No, here's why. Because Jordan Poole wants to be a star. You cannot ask a star to come off of the bench. So eventually, he was going to cause problems. I knew that. The management should have known that, right? If I know that. So fast forward now, after that.
So hold on, before you say that, what does Chris Paul want to be in the NBA? Is Jordan Poole for Chris Paul is he the answer? If me have to choose between Jordan Poole and Chris Paul at female,
I think right now you're going to choose Chris Paul. Why?
And with female injury.
No, because Jordan Poole doesn't want to be there. This is why I want to get into it.
Oh, that's a different part of it.
Yeah, but I can get to that,
Yes.
I soon get to it, man. All right.
You still at after 2022 when they won the championship.
All right.
Yeah, after 2022.
I don't think it's a mistake if you want to keep a championship roster. I don't believe you could say that is a mistake.
No, I won't say it's a mistake, but they could have traded him. That's not the mistake. So here's the mistake now.
Yes.
Draymond Green has been playing there. He's the heart and soul of that team, right? They chose to pay Jordan Poole, who was a restricted free agent, by the way. So that means that, and he had 1 more year in his contract. They didn't have to pay him, right? They chose to pay Jordan Poole over Draymond Green. No, Jordan Poole and Draymond Green punched Jordan Poole in the mouth. But my question to the management is, what did you think was going to happen? If you paid Jordan Poole over Draymond Green, what did you think was going to happen?
No, but Jordan Poole upside looked great, no boss.
No, but you have to reward Draymond Green for loyalty.
Hold on, man. He was spectacular coming off the bench, helping you win a championship.
That's right.
So and he's young. So they are looking at, listen, let's sign this player to an extension before he goes into 1 year where he can dictate what he does. So I think it was a brilliant move for them to extend.
Not over Draymond Green.
But it wasn't over Draymond Green. Is Draymond Green still there?
May have a theory, but make me come back.
Yeah, hold it.
Right.
Come back.
With So much to do in one location. Make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs. Grab a bite and pay some bills. Fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy. All in one amazing location. My Mega Mart. The best value by far. My Mega Mart. Best value by far.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at OmegaKLAS.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right.
Back with the G-Star.
Yeah.
You said you had a theory.
Yeah, here's my theory.
Yeah, I again want a minute to close up.
All right, go on. You do your thing on them.
All right, yeah. Before you get to your theory. All right. So they paid Jordan Poole, and then you know what? Draymond Green almost knocked him out, right? Superman punch, a sucker punch. No.
Yes.
Here's a big thing now for the organization. They did not suspend Draymond Green none at all. So they chose to pay. They chose to compensate Jordan Poole, but when it comes time to suspension, they didn't suspend Draymond Green. And here's the worst thing. There's the worst part about this. They suspended Draymond Green for calling Kevin Durant a female dog. That's a fact. They gave him a 1-game suspension. No, you don't. You suspend a man, Draymond, the same guy, same man, for calling KD a B.
Didn't he spend two weeks away from the team after the punch?
That's in preseason. He lost no money. There's no fine. And I'm saying, okay, it's a ring ceremony. Opening night is when you get your rings. So you're rewarding Draymond Green for punching a man in his face? That is, gentlemen, the Golden State Warriors got that all wrong. All right, your theory, Mr. Higgins.
My theory is Jordan Poole, when Lakers beat them in the semi-final?
Yes.
Correct.
I believe that. I think he started well, but then faded afterwards.
First game, he was brilliant.
Yes. I believe that that defeat, when them by Jordan Poole, they felt that he would be the star of the next generation. After clear them gone. And
yes.
He hasn't, what do I call it? He hasn't distinguished himself. So many things that's part of it. But also, me not think them get over that puncher with him and Draymond. And I think ultimately, Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, if you have a problem with Draymond, them man, they have a problem with you. I don't think they caught I think that dressing room with Poole, with them three senior man there, isn't great.
Jordan Poole?
Huh?
They had enough of Jordan Poole's antics?
I almost want things.
No, and I think so too, because you see, when you look at Jordan Poole, Mr. Higgins, I'm a Warrior fan, and I wanted Jordan Poole to come. I didn't want Jordan Poole to play none at all, because he almost looked like he was sabotaging the squad. Some stupid turnovers. Hey, and he averaged 20 last year in the regular season, But you know what he averaged in the playoffs? 10 points on 34%.
Yeah, man, he's struggling in the playoffs. But
the year before, he averaged 17 on 51. So did he get worse or did he get better? He didn't really get worse, It was his mental makeup. And I think that he wants to be a star. He doesn't want to be a backup. And it hurt in the fact that
I'm seeing something of them said Draymond Green wasn't suspended, but he was fined for the thumb.
No, he was not fined. He started talking to him. He did not miss a game. He did not miss a game.
But a fine wouldn't. They said a fine wouldn't make him miss a game.
No, that's true. But I don't remember him getting fined.
I'm saying that I'm seeing an article where they said that Steve Kerr said that Green would be fined an undisclosed amount. So maybe it was something that they did.
They chose not to fine him. But what I'm saying is, how can you punch your teammate in the face? And it was a sucker punch. It's not like.
But why would you shot yourself in the foot? Why would you suspend your own player for something that happened internally?
No, because you can't just punch people in the face, Zidane.
No, but I'm saying a fine is sufficient. So you punish him. But why would you suspend him for 3 games?
Because it needed a suspension.
But why would you lose 3 games?
Okay, but why would you suspend him for calling Kevin Durant a female dog?
Because it happened publicly. On the court.
And so did that. The punch happened publicly.
That was for the optics. No, man, the video came out. It wasn't.
But therefore, that makes it public.
No, man, it was a video that came out eventually.
We'll agree
if Draymond Green had punched him during a game, he would have been suspended.
But I just want to note, correction, That is just one of the reasons why the Golden State Warriors had a horrible year. I got more. Correction, out-analyze me.
All right. Don't run to your radio immediately because I see correction.
Correction. Like on a plan that one here.
All right.
Correction.
Correction, the correct word, sir.
Man, throw down the gun, take fire, man.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. All right. But we talk about basketball. Let's push the basketball because you see the man trying to drive you.
Yeah, drive.
He's driving. You have to pull over, correction.
Yeah, I was hearing the breeze.
Yes.
The engine or something.
Yes. So Sean is, I'm trying to get him to
pull over for a little bit
and wind up the glass because we don't want anybody to get any ticket, you know. Too expensive, you know.
Yes. All right.
Hello.
Yeah, man. And I hear me now?
Much better.
All right, cool. All right. Third star. That boy, yeah, come with lyrics. So more like gibberish. Yeah? Lord, let me tell you something now. You see the move that the Golden State Warriors have done with Chris Paul? It's a move that has given them two options. One for them short and medium term, but more so they are looking long term. Now, why I say long term? Everybody know the shortcomings of a Chris Paul. Right? That's well documented, right, Zidane?
Yes.
You know, say by the middle of the season, Chris Paul basically popped down.
As a matter of fact, the crunch time popped down.
Right, right. So Chris Paul is not a long-term asset for the Warriors. They're actually trying to flip Chris Paul at this very moment to get DeRozan from Chicago Bulls. You understand? So if their long-term goal is to get Chris Paul as a trading asset, to get back another major piece to fill the void that Poole has somewhat left. You understand? But in the medium and short term, if it don't work out, they can have him as a backup point guard. You understand? So that is the thinking.
I saw an article saying the coach is saying Chris Paul will start.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you.
Does Draymond Green start?
Yeah.
Can he and Draymond Green? Who will handle the ball more now?
No, Chris Paul. Chris Paul is going to handle the ball more. But what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying, Zidane. It is an option. That is a move that has given them two options. But the long-term option is to flip Chris Paul, not to keep him for the entire season.
Oh.
They want to use Chris Paul as a trade asset to get a better piece. You understand? If it don't work out now, they'll look next at the January window. You understand what I'm saying? But right now they're actively seeking to trade Chris Paul as we speak. They want to flip it to DeRozan from Chicago Bulls. You understand? So because Chris Paul, the ship has sailed. When he lost that finals with the Suns, the ship sailed. That was the closing window for Chris Paul.
So they have bought Chris Paul only to sell him in January?
They want to sell him even now. The long-term goal is to flip him, not to keep him. It's to flip him. Yes. But check it out, Zidane.
I'm reading a quote from Steve Kerr.
Yes.
A little bit after them get Chris Paul.
Yes.
This is a direct quote. Our team last year needed another way to attack. And we became a little too one-dimensional with Stephen highball screens.
Yes, which is correct.
We needed another playmaker to give us a different look. And Chris is, as we know, one of the all-time great pick-and-roll players. And he know how to control the tempo.
Right.
This doesn't sound like somebody where them get.
No, man, let me explain it to you, boss.
Yes.
A correction, you talk to you know. That's why I say. It gives them two options. If they don't get to flip him now, because look at the player they're trying to get now, DeRozan.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing that report anywhere, do you know?
Hold on, man. I can't send it to you, man. I can't send it to you. But this basketball is in a boss, man. This is what I follow. Right. So I am saying what they're doing is they're saying having Chris Paul is a good backup. You understand? It's a good backup, but long term, when they are looking long term and championship, Chris Paul is not in their
33 and
right,
bad
so
knees and bad back.
Right,
so clearly
Imola than that.
Imola and 33.
Wait,
Why am I talking about 33?
36.
No, man.
36.
No, man. He's 36.
Yeah.
And it's a whole 36 though.
Exactly. So what I'm
it's not
saying,
a LeBron kind of 36.
No. Right. And Chris Paul is a man. You know that he will give it the regular season, but come playoffs, boom, him done. You understand? So
it gives them the option of starting the season and having that solid player that can basically,
how much of
the regular season.
How much of Chris Paul being there is because Draymond Green is disgruntled and them feel that some game he may just drop him hand and them needed another playmaker. Because I don't think Draymond Green.
No.
You don't think that have nothing to do with it?
No, right now Draymond Green is on his way out of the Warriors. I can tell you that.
That's the point I'm making.
Yes, Draymond Green is on his way.
Why you say that?
Draymond Green is. Why
I'm sure I'm seeing where they're going to extend Draymond contract.
Hold on, man. It's a farewell.
He's not on his. He's not on his way. He's not on his way out.
Them give him a farewell package, man. It's a farewell package, man. A thank you, goodbye package him get, man. Just believe me.
Okay.
That Draymond Green will not be with the Warriors for much too long. Not be at this year. I can tell you that.
I get that feeling as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So I am saying, that is the reason behind the trade, the Chris Paul trade. To give them some stability in the short term, but long term they're looking to flip it. All right. The real reason I want to call. So,
I think you also I know your real reason is.
No, man, because the man talk about him.
So you drop some lyrics too.
Yes, so I make him know what I want, and if obviously don't know what's going on. Okay. So I have to make him know what time of date is. Yes. All right. This argument with Rooney, let me use my final 2 minutes. It's not so much of a full argument in Orville. You know what I'm saying?
Djokovic, them not play against somebody.
Yeah, it's not so much of a full argument. Name me 3 other players in the last decade that is of worthy mention. Anyone I am.
Outside Murray,
yeah,
Nadal.
Yeah, of worthy mention.
No, but somebody going to ask now. Name the 3 quality players that Pete Sampras faced.
No, man, me not talk about that. I'm just zoning in on the argument that outside of these top 3, the competition wasn't that great.
I think Del Potro is pretty good.
Del Potro is one.
And his DM can beat up anybody. He beat Federer in a couple of Olympics.
Hold on, man. Del Potro is one. Give me 2 more.
You want 2 more?
Yes, Mr. 3.
Not the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Andy Murray was pretty good.
No, man, Andy Murray no good, man.
No, man, Andy Murray.
I won Grand Slam, the man, brother. No,
and there's a reason why, because 3 of the greatest players of all time are playing in a few time.
And that is what I am saying.
No, man, he's pretty good, man.
Hold on, man. Give me another one.
He's better than Michael Chang for sure.
Hold on, give me another one.
So we get 2 Del Potro.
Yeah, but give me 1 more. Yeah, struggle. That is the point.
Give me 5 from Dungso, from the Sampras time.
Oh, I am not for that argument, I am just saying, when I look on...
But it is a comparison, It's a comparison between players playing now and players play when Pete Sampras played. So you have to give me some players from Pete Sampras here.
So that's what I'm saying. When I
Michael Chang never special, my boss.
Well, I know. When I look on both arguments basically fall in line,
The player that gave Pete a lot of a problem was Andre Agassi. Andre Agassi no good like Nadal, my boss.
And I am saying, in both eras, you would have seen blatant weaknesses with other players. So I'm not here to defend that Pete Sampras was a much better player. Federer is my tennis player. Yeah? Mm-hmm. I will tell you that Novak is the best because the man have the numbers. But for me, give me Roger Federer any day. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? And I think the only thing I would say Novak over Federer is health.
No man, in better than Federer, boss. I mean, he's a big Federer fan.
Ed, what's the numbers? Give me the numbers.
Well, let me quickly give you a final. I got it from somebody, Hold on. Yes, all right. So head-to-head in finals, it's 13 for Joker and 6 for Federer.
13, 16?
In finals, in favor of Joker.
Head-to-head?
Yes.
Yeah,
man.
Well, in guy with the kid.
Yeah, man, he's brilliant, my boss.
Yeah, man,
brilliant, my boss. I remember when he was young, Federer and Nadal were in their prime, and he competed at a high level with these prime all-time greats, my boss.
Yeah,
and one of you is not a normal man.
As I say, he's the greatest because he have his numbers. It's just that I have a person.
And remember, him could easily have 26. If he take the vaccine, he could easily have 26.
True.
Yeah, man.
It's hard for go around.
It's hard.
Yeah, man. It's hard for go around him. Zidane.
Quickly. 30 seconds.
Where's about the game Friday? What you thought about?
Poor performance.
Poor performance.
We win because we're better than Honduras, talent-wise.
And you almost play better than Lou.
Yes. Yeah, man.
Almost that more.
Got him knock some ball, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Right.
All right, cool.
Leave it there, my boss.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man. We take our break. We're coming back.
If you're having roofing problems, Tropical Metal Products is here for your best choices in wide variety in roofing and window solutions. Call 765-9444. That's 765-9444. Do it.
The time by Tropical Metal Products is 2 o'clock.
Practice respiratory hygiene. Make sure you and people around you follow good respiratory hygiene. This means covering your mouth and nose with your bent elbow or tissue when you cough or sneeze. Then dispose of the used tissue immediately. Droplets spread viruses. By following good respiratory hygiene, you protect the people around you from viruses such as cold, flu, and COVID-19.
What's up, Sports Desk Massive? It's the new and improved. What you say? Can't stop to make a call. Well, you can still add your 2 cents by sending in WhatsApp messages or voice notes to 876-828-0925. What you say? During the Sports Decks, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m. Sponsored by BH Paints. Paint it. Love it with BH Paints.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so then time for music.
Yes.
And our first musical selection, we'll be giving it to you in just a little while.
And
brought to you by Edge Campaigns for People Who Dream in Color. We'll tell you who we'll give to you right now. It's one from Nitty Kochi, and it's called People Get Ready.
There's a train coming. Get ready. Yeah. Get ready. People get ready. There's a train coming. You don't need no package. Just get on board. All you need is just faith to hear the diesel humming. Don't need no ticket. Just thank the Lord. People get ready. There's a train to Jordan. It's speaking of passengers from coast to coast. Great is the King. Open doors and board them. There's hope for all among those loved the most. Yeah. Get ready. There's hope for all, amongst those loved ones. Get on board. Yeah. There ain't no room for the hopeless sinners who had hurt mankind just to save his own. And pity of those whose chains is so thin. There is no hiding place. Give the Father's throne. Yeah. People get ready. People get ready. There's a train coming. Just get on. Get on board. Yeah. To keep the diesel high. The diesel high. Just thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Ooh, yeah. Na. Get on board. People get ready. There's a train to Jordan. It's speaking of passengers from coast to coast. Faith is the key. Open doors and for them there's hope for all. Among those love the most, yeah. For all among those love the most, yeah. Faith is the key, yeah. Open doors and for them there's hope. For all among those love the most, yeah. People get ready. So people get ready. There's a train coming. And I hope you're ready. Hope you're ready. Hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. Hope you're ready.
All right, so that's Nitty Coaches singing. People get ready. Man, seem like him transferring now into big gospel.
Yes, indeed.
Big up Nitty Coaches. Brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. All right, I thought I saw Pioneer at one stage in the prompter.
Yes.
Do we have Pioneer?
Yes, Pioneer.
I hear me clear.
Yes, indeed.
A couple of things I want to talk about. Anyway, the man asked you some caller. There's a caller I'm not here for a minute. Saying Bamboo, man. When last you hear from Bamboo?
It has been a little while.
Yeah, quite a while now.
Yeah, Bamboo, man. I hear, but I check in and make you know if it's good like that. See, me just see a correction for that thing. That is not even when I come to talk about. I have a couple of things. I have a little thing to say about my big thing in November. I have some big things to say about a little thing you're going Thursday. See, but we just see a correction for now. About the critical thing. I don't agree with the correction. The more I get Jordan pulled out of the locker room, he has become toxic. Them figures say them not trading basically for anybody. And I think Chris Paul only have 1 year left on his deal.
That is key. That was key in this decision.
Them run out next year, them books clear and them can do it.
Yes. So they pretty much thought they were now in a bad contract with Jordan Poole and want to get out of it.
There were some interviews that were done at the end of the season.
Yes.
And then the interview Steph was and him actually point them asking about what will happen going forward. And then basically point Jordan Poole and say it's all dependent on him. As if for him, you know, you have point out a man over there. So.
Yes.
Would you ask him over there? You know that style? So he had become toxic to the locker room. And this thing about the Warriors that try to get rid of Draymond, that's not true. If them the one get rid of Draymond, they will allow him to go in and allow him to go because he was out there and them re-sign him.
Yes.
Extend him contract. So I think the Draymond Green, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson might end up being lifetime Warriors.
Yes.
Not true. That trio that has brought them the greatest success in their history. And them, I think them in a hurry to get rid of another trio. Then, all right, quickly now. I'm bridging Garvey. I'm stepping at Garvey. Garvey is a man who love introduce some words to the program. I'm not over to that. I'm going to introduce a word to them and then I'm going to use it in a little sentence regarding my bridging Garvey. Teacher, you know the word encomium?
No.
All right, look it up, Zidane.
What?
ENCOMIUM.
ENCOMIUM.
IUM.
First me get a word in my lad.
Because Garvey is a youth, you know. Garvey is a youth. I want the man who used to endorse upon the program. I want the youth who used to have it, you know. But Garvey, as I say, he used to idolize me and show a lot of encomium. But now Garvey wants to be my rival. So I have got spunk you come to Garvey. And a couple of things.
Encomium, a speech or piece of writing that praises someone or something highly. So how that what you said Garvey used to what you said you about encomium now?
Idolize me and show a lot of encomium.
Yes.
See?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I get everything that I love introduce you. Anyway, me hear the other on the radio last week and Mark and Toast about something. I asked about timing and I said, boy, I didn't think they're gonna need 6 minutes or 7 minutes. But the last time Garvey did be a Chris Lynch. He actually run out of time after 5 minutes. So Garvey, instead of Marking and Toast, maybe me and you should get together with Orville and see if we can negotiate some more time. and teacher, this thing about time. This thing about why man need more. Now listen, there's a reason why. And you keep on asking what the next man, what will happen the next man.
Here we go again.
What kind of my virgin? Listen to me. There's a difference why an amateur fight only got 3 rounds. A title fight goes. You got 15, but I'm going 12. I got Virgin G started last week. It's a heavyweight bout.
Here we go again.
You don't equate heavyweight bout to amateur fight. See?
Yeah.
Anyway, Gabby, if you start this time, Virgin, not to get together with the organizers, see, and see if we can negotiate a little bit. See, we should negotiate some contract things. We should be getting paid for this heavyweight fight.
The current thing is what, 5 minutes for the first round?
Yeah, we didn't move from 4 to 5.
Yeah, but even with that, Mr. Gabby run out of some time.
I'm Pioneer. You still want negotiate, so I want 6 or 7 now.
I'm just saying, in the interest of, a great debate, a little more time could always be.
I personally, in a Pioneer, I think adding more time don't necessarily make the debate nice.
No, not at all.
Dependent, because sometimes you have a lot of, especially like this, my research is a whole heap of information, a whole heap of bombs to drop, and a whole heap of shots to fire.
But remember the same limited time you have, at the same 5, assuming that you think 5 minutes limited.
That is not me complaining, people. This is just me just making a suggestion.
And they have 2 minutes for rebut, 2 minutes for the other.
Yeah, give me the.
Hold on, what we do again?
It is 5,
1, 2 questions, and then it is 2 minutes for your closing argument.
Oh, we have 2 minutes at the end.
Yeah, you always had closing arguments.
All right, cool.
So what we have is 5 minutes, a 1 minute rebuttal.
All right.
2 questions each as alternative,
and 2 minutes.
And you can use 2 minutes
to wrap up.
To make
so
your
that
closing.
is sufficient.
My God, man. You don't want more time on that?
Brother, we are the 2 minutes.
Yeah, he probably wasn't.
Yeah, we add that. Add a 2 minute or 1 minute for the final argument. 1 minute.
Since you said 2 minutes, you're going to make it 2 minutes.
All right, we give you 2 minutes to wrap up. Yes. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but, I'm going to say, Gabby, should be great on Thursday.
It should be great on Thursday.
Hold on, let me tell you. We have a lot of people who wait on the program. But I wouldn't say equally, but we know we have some people who really like me on the program. See, people who have voted in the conscience here, don't make no bias.
I don't think I think people don't really like you,
No, man. You're a man just come out at about.
So you're matured now. That the man said.
No, well, whatever. See, look at the people voted in the conscience. You don't let it be biased.
Well, I agree.
Yeah. All right. Quickly. My thing. A couple things for the weekend. But my thing. In November. Saying, people not link Zidane. Saying, them can't go into some more information. Because someone tell me say they want to complete some. But someone say they want to complete some. Just link with Zidane or Orville people, and then we'll make the link with me, and we can fix up who for fix up. So I say, we have some jerseys who want to print some name for some jerseys who will come show. Similarly to I get some cricket gears. I want to figure out sizes and everything there, and if possible, I don't want to promise that, but if possible, I put some name even for the cricket gears. So I say, so we want to make it a great one come November 5th. Seeing as I said, the 4th we have a night party vibe going the Saturday night. So we'll say much more about that as time progresses.
All right, boss.
Big up on yourself, bro.
Yeah, man. Big up.
Cool. So that is it. 5 minutes, then 1 minute for rebuttal, then the 2 questions. I want to set 2 minutes for the closing arguments. All right, should be fun. What time Thursday?
After the 2 o'clock break.
After the music.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
When I got about this now?
What happened to you, missus?
My car broke down and I can't get the parts.
Parts? So you never hear about Dangels? And them are the done in the parts world, Them have parts for Hyundai, Toyota, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Isuzu, Mazda, Subaru, you name it. Them have it.
Visit Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories in Kingston at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Telephone 929-9146. Or in Maypen at shop number 10, 18 Chapperton Road. Telephone 986-7142.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Who we have there now? Hello. Okay.
All right. The numbers you can get us at right now. 876. Them say I must say them slowly. 968 8117. So that's 876 968 8117. Call right now. You'll be in the system right now.
I'm seeing here where Mr. Paul Pogba has been provisionally suspended for an anti-doping offense. Oh Lord. Why the money assault as a ball, well, not really assault, can make a lot of money out of football and win the World Cup.
Yeah.
But things are not been going well for him in recent times. So he has been officially confirmed by Italy's National Anti-Doping Tribunal statement. Paul Pogba has tested positive for testosterone for Juventus. Game against Udinese, I think it was a match in which he didn't even feature. It's another negative note for the player who has been bothered by injuries ever since rejoining Juventus from Manchester United a little more than a year ago. He was ruled out of France's run to the World Cup final last year due to a knee injury. So Paul Pogba in some trouble again, people. Testing positive for testosterone. What is testosterone?
Something where make meals, make you more
meal than normal.
That's probably the best way.
Which give you more strength than normal.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I make you go fast and hard and longer.
Yeah.
All right. Who we have? Big lad.
Big lad.
Yeah, man. On the right there, someone.
Yeah. Good afternoon, big lad.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Just want to touch quickly on two little points. The argument about Pete Sampras. Pete Sampras not in no class like Djokovic and them man.
Not at all, sir.
Pete Sampras not even win a French Open.
Never.
He played for years. He win 14 majors, you know. And played for years. As a matter of fact,
that's an excellent point, you know. And he didn't have to face somebody like Nadal on the French in the French Open, you know. So what's his excuse? And you are the GOAT, according to Rooney.
Yeah, man. And him love Wimbledon, so he win a lot from Wimbledon still.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, you have several different persons. In that time, you know, it's not like a one man a win French Open, you know. Everybody else come and win French Open, and him can't win.
No, man, it's a good point to make him a boss.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man. And so when I really look on it and look on the crop of players, the reason why you don't have other persons winning, you know, it's not dispersed as it was in his time.
He has never even made the French Open. He has never even made the French Open final, you know. Yes, he made the semi-final in 1996. That's it.
Man, them man are just too great, man. The three are the three greatest male tennis player ever. The crop of three.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
I agree.
It's hard to argue against that.
Not at all.
Yes, indeed.
May I try to say, me can find some argument.
Yeah, man. For different Roger. And to put up further ahead and drove, but we can't find any.
It's hard.
Yeah, man. It's hard, man, because you talk about the persons where win a few in a them time there. And the person, if those persons were really great, are good like that, are good enough, they would have win, you know, at least you'd have some person arrive and win. I want 6, I want 7, I want 8, you know. Agassi alone, and you know,
Agassi was his greatest rival, and Agassi can play, and the greatest rival for Novak is Roger and Nadal, my boss. Chalk to cheese.
Exactly. One more thing before I go, the Draymond Green. Draymond Green signed a 4-year, $100 million contract, you know.
I know.
Yeah, man.
I was pointing that out to correction that, yes.
So, yeah, man, the Draymond Green is an integral part of the Warriors.
There's no way we want to get rid of somebody and give him $100 million, my boss. That would make it more difficult to get rid of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To sign them and then trade them.
You won't have many places that would accept a trade for Draymond Green now with that sort of financial tag on him, my boss. You know?
Because the thing is, you know, Draymond Green works well in the Warriors system.
Yes.
It's a system, you know. Yeah, man.
But when I start touch on goals, to give some other people a chance, you know?
All right, big lad.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. Who else is there now? Hello?
Hello?
Rollington?
Yeah, Zidane, what's up, man?
Yeah, we're here, my boss.
Well, you did well over the weekend, man.
Who that?
You did well, man. Football. Harvey Lloyd.
Boy, we're there, you know.
Yes, I'm coming to you right away, Harvey.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it was Friday when we were speaking about the NFL. Somebody was saying that Mahomes cannot do anything else than what he's doing. My argument
Chris Lynch it was.
Oh, Chris Lynch, yes. Yeah, my virgin.
Yes.
My argument was that Mahomes, and they had him down about 3 times, you know, in this game. My argument is that no player has ever gone anywhere in the NFL.
Yeah, I think the point Chris was making is that sometimes you being in or out of the pocket depends on your offensive line. But if the offensive line is struggling,
well, that's the point.
Yes.
I mean, let's face it. You have a running back, you have tight ends, and you have wide receivers. I'm not saying that if the quarterback, that's why Brady lasted so long. You know. Brady is a man who, well, Brady couldn't even run.
Not at all.
So he stood in the pocket, and I feel that if Mahomes stay in the pocket more, and because him can throw the ball just as good as who gone before him, Brady, them, and the rest of them, just stay in there and avoid getting hit, because when you get hit by these guys, you know, 200 and 300 pounds.
Yeah. I don't think Chris was disagreeing with that part of your argument, you know, that you don't want to being hit. It will hurt you. It will prevent
Definitely. I mean, let's
but his argument was that a lot of times when he was out of the pocket, it's because he had to be, because the offensive line was broken through too easily. I think that's the point he was making.
One of the worst things that these defenders can come up with, you know, is when people beat them that way, you know.
Mm-hmm.
A quarterback running in with a ball and all that kind of thing. So, you know, they're very... I've read some stories about them. And you had some real good quarterbacks coming. You had people like Cam Newton and, you know, guys like those. And they had to leave before time.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Orville.
Yeah.
Brandon King. Boy, Orville, you know, I remember arriving at a conclusion like this with Poran, you know. When I said it, and you know I said it too, Poran should have been left alone to do what he does at his best. Now, Brandon King, Orville, definitely don't show me the kind of
you're speaking after the fact, though.
that is needed for captaincy.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying I admire him as a cricketer, as a batsman. He's the best we have, but the captaincy thing not working.
Yeah, but we couldn't have known beforehand how he would turn out.
Well, on the contrary, you know,
who would you have? Who would you, when Ravman leave the team? Who would you have?
We never have. Well, that's the problem. You understand? We didn't have anybody that spiked at the level.
He just looked the most obvious
and
candidate.
Why Rodman left some size shoes they were, you know what I mean? You have to really. I don't know.
Ravman is shaping up to be the best captain of the West Indies at the moment. I'm saying we
and his choice of, you know, sometimes it seems clouded.
Yeah.
I admire him, and worst of all, you know, the Tala was. So I don't know what.
I wonder if it affect him.
Where else would go?
I wonder if it affect him
at this point in time, and it's too late.
Yeah.
To make that kind of change. What you think?
No, man, you can't change him now. Unless him deliberately does say, boy, I can't manage no more. But you can't change him in the middle of the season now.
At this point.
No. You're probably next year now, You have to,
You have to allow guys like those, because you get the best. Look at Poran now.
Yeah.
Poran is like a machine turn on,
Yes, indeed.
My gosh, I tell you, and he does it in the field behind the
You know me, I wonder, and like I said, you're doing this with the benefit of hindsight, yeah?
Yeah.
Shamar Brooks would have captained the Westerners under 19 before.
Aye.
But then again, and you'd think that somebody would have captained the Westerners at youth level, just like your boy Hetman.
You hit a great point.
Maybe, but I don't know if we wanted a non-Jamaican to captain the Jamaican franchise.
Well, I don't think we should object to that.
Before that was Ravman, and have we ever? Well, Sangakkara captain one time, no?
Sangakkara, right. Yeah.
But it's Chris and Ravman and thing. But I think captains would probably come a little bit more readily to Shamar. But Shamar himself, sometimes I didn't know if he was a short pick. But coming out of last year, based on what he did last year, where he was,
that is what I would.
You probably should have. But in hindsight, you probably didn't want to go for. You probably could think of Shamar. But the truth is that there were some whole heap of bickering between Ravman and Shanda Paul them.
Yes.
And maybe them feel Brandon's own personality would be soothe the thing a little bit, because it was a very laid back kind of you, but it's probably too soothing,
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's definitely too soothing.
But make we see.
It's at a point of embarrassment now.
Yeah, look away.
Until it hurt me when I say what happened to us. I mean, other teams, you can see them come and put up a fight. But
I would want Trinidad and Guyana go to the final and Guyana win.
That is the way it appears to me.
Yeah.
I don't say anything else can change.
The two best teams. If you still kind of hopes that Talavas can find it, but
and I have
Trinidad and Guyana are the two teams.
I have a feeling it's Guyana's time now.
Finally, after what five times in the final.
Yeah,
Which is so weird, because this Ghana team are the most dominant team in a 4-day cricket for the last over the same period.
Exactly.
And can't win T20, but they've been to every final.
Exactly, and I mean.
But this Trinidad team are going to be very hard to beat.
The women's team got to the final and lose. So that kind of,
Yeah.
Well, I tell you though, I'd love to see a little more harsh approach from Brandon.
Make we see. Yeah. Not in personality, so maybe.
No, well, that is it.
All right, so I could leave it there so they know.
All right, Papa, take care then.
Yeah, man. We take the break and we come back in. What we do? We take the break. Yeah, we're coming back in a while.
GPS. Keep it cool. Summertime hot, but we have all the tools. Keep it cool. Enough ways to save, you just have to choose. Stay out of the fridge, just use a igloo. Remember your Kisco ice and the juice. If an AC combo, yeah, hit that. AC if you have it, then up and after that. Keep it cool. This summer JPS have all the tools. Keep you cool with JPS. Download the JPS app today.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
Rory McIlroy has lamented some bad swings which proved costly in denying the Northern Irishman a potential second Irish Open win of his career. The world number 2 was well in contention to repeat his 2016 success at the K Club, but found the water 4 times on the final day. McIlroy ended on 9 under par, 5 behind winner Vincent Norman. That is Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen, Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so let's give the numbers again in case you're listening. Wherever you are, you want to participate, here are the numbers. 876-968-8117. So it's 968-8117. Call and let your voice be heard. We've had what, 2 new callers since today?
Yes.
Right, one from Manchester
and one from Old Harbour.
And the driver lady.
Yes.
So we could...
The driver was from Manchester.
Right.
He's from Manchester.
And some of the...
Someone's father is from Old Harbour.
Yes. So we've had 2 new calls. We would look forward to hearing some more. All right, hello.
All right, Sean is saying the lines are available. So the lines are available, people.
All right.
Yeah, man. I can't answer from my angle anymore because there's another computer there.
Sean, I could squeeze a one text if anybody that don't know.
Yes.
Or we can listen to some of the voice notes, them and things.
Yeah, man. I remember the voice note text line is a WhatsApp text line is either you want, anyone you want to choose, WhatsApp text or voice note. 876-828-0925. That's 876-828-0925. And remember, the lines are available now. So if you call through, you get on immediately. 876-968-8117. That's 876-968-8117.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
It's now time for text messages on the Sports Desk.
All right, here's the first one. Good afternoon, Sports Desk. Orville as the cricket guru. What? There's a word missing or something. Orville as the cricket guru who has a big platform. You need to speak up more and stop making excuses for Billy Heaven. Should we bother read no more of this? The same Billy Heaven when we said last week, then it look like them did serious about staging the game. Anyway, this man has mashed up Jamaica cricket. From I was born is the first time there is no cricket in Jamaica of any kind. And stop saying it's because the dollar is weak. Our dollar is stronger than the Guyana dollar. This guy is just bad for the cricket. This is a fool post in so many different ways. One, I didn't come on the radar defending Billy Heaven. I made the argument that the JCA, I have given them the platform to come out against the government. And they didn't. And the point I was making is that I don't think they were as serious and as passionate about hosting our game in the World Tournament next year. Now, how do you interpret that to say me come here and defend Billy Heaven? This is a very stupid post. Somehow the need to get ears because the one them want to have now work good. Okay? As for the argument about the dollar and the Guyana dollar and the Jamaican dollar, I get, but that now is not a Billy Heaven thing. The Jamaican government are the ones who not putting their argument, pushing to host the games here. So this is not something that I'm only blaming Billy Heaven for, because if the Jamaican government were interested in having a game here, it would be a game here. So the post just silly all around. Man said me company really defend Billy Heaven. All right, so I want to send some more text, and I hope that them more truthful than I want. 828-0925. That's the text line. 876-828-0925. And remember the calling number is 968-8117. The area code 876. Call right now. And if you call now, you should be pretty good. How we stay there now, Sean?
Yeah. I didn't realize that Clarendon College retained so many of their players from last year. I didn't realize they were so young. Christopher Hull is back. Douglas is back. Dixon up front is back. Quite. And the one at the back, the centre half.
Hodges his name.
Hodges. Boy, the team were hard for me.
I was watching the TV one night.
Yeah, man.
All right, so now we have another first timer.
Yeah, wonderful.
I saw me like the first timer.
Yeah, man. Boss Rock.
Yes, I'm very well, Brandon.
Yeah, man. Sometimes I like when the line them go dead and the first time them say, oh, me can't get a call in. So it's the third one for the program.
So Manchester, Grasky, you know.
Then we get a call from Cross Keys already today. What a coincidence.
I've been a long time I listen to your program, you know.
Yeah.
That's the truth. But why you try no matter how a man come up against you. You and Zidane is a man who really try to defend on yourself the most way, you know.
Yeah.
So even if I call and me or something right, him get nervous when him hear the tone, you know.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, hear me now, I listen to your program about 19, over 17 years now, you know,
As a long
this program here from KLA.
Yeah.
But you know, at first me call. So me ask you something. Ask Barry Bonds, you see, which youth in a Manchester high school leave out with the most century in the high school there. I think you know him, name Courtney Allen. Ever hear of that youth there?
Yeah, man, and Courtney don't play youth for Jamaica, man.
Yeah, my cousin that, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
I think him turn police now.
Yeah, man, and I him win the team against St. Elizabeth, then St. Andrews, yeah, the cricket, Curry, what you call it, Curry good.
No, man, the SDC something.
Yes. Him was the captain, you know.
For the Fairfield team.
Yeah, man, him was the captain, and him a go on well, you know.
A good
well,
youth, man. A good youth, man.
Good youth, only same I get too big in a size now. But I'm a relative, you know.
Yeah.
I love your program, not tell you I'm Zidane, but why? There's a hard nut to crack, man.
Yeah. Boy, mind you make people start vex when you say these things. You know? So me know you from somewhere and me set you up for call and all that.
No, man, you know, Pioneer is a man who nervous against you so my time, you know, I tell you the truth, you know, but him try if you go on like him dominate. But Pioneer, let me tell you, man, you know, go overcome Orville and Zidane, you and Diego. You can't do it and ship input. So we have to just listen to the program and go and enjoy it. You have a big up yourself and we start all regular now. Yeah?
I love it, man. What you say your name again?
Buzz Rock, man.
Buzz Rock.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
all
man,
right,
big up. All right, cool. What are the odds of getting 2 new callers from Mandeville? No, it's not just from Mandeville. From the same place in Mandeville. Cross Keys. I mean, wonders of one. All right, we have Patrick.
All right, good evening, gentlemen. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, so you say this cricket thing now where we're going to get...
Hold on, Patrick. At the first year I called about the program since that debate something?
No.
You did call after that?
Yeah, I'm call after that.
Okay, all right.
So when they get the match to the World Cup, I just know. They might try last year to get some match. But you see, when we sit down and JC and the sports people them sit down and allow a franchise to all their matches we played overseas and see the car with Talawa, Jamaica Talawa, and not the player Jamaica. Yeah, so I mean for years and no nice about it. No, why are you acting surprised now when no match to come as well? And you allow it to go on for the longest while, and the JC is impotent clearly because you could never be a part of the association for the Caribbean cricket thing. And we don't get no tour match, we don't get no nothing at all, and then your franchise gone up Florida, and now you wonder how we don't get no cricket match in the tour.
Well, so we should have, for the World Cup. We should have seen this coming.
I made the point last week,
You must
Patrick.
have seen it coming. You understand me? You must have seen it coming, Bertie, because you can't sit down and make them a this so. I said nothing.
So the government won't invest $450 million in a sport that the people now make the noise about, and they're not giving.
Why should they?
Yes.
Why should they? You get it? No, the Guyana location now is Guyana is topical. They're the nuclear of that now. Guyana have money now. I'll find and body gonna get rich. Them think and so everything that if Jacks are play right now, Guyana gets a Jacks match.
Yeah.
You get me? If Plastic bounce off a wall, I go play. Guyana gets one because Guyana is a new topic. They have to say what they do right now. So we can't come.
Why is that though?
Because them find island they're supposed to be a boom in the economy and all and sons don't even have someone to spend. So they can Ghana overnight because them find the isle. But they don't understand that our money isn't Ghana money yet, you know.
Let me tell you part of
them debt yet.
Let me tell you part of the reason why you say if the Trelawney Stadium was up and running, this is a world tournament to them about. And based on the games that we're getting, if we would get a year, there's a group game and probably a semi-final. You know, if we could have staged that game down at the White Elephant, down at Trelawney.
Yeah.
We could get whole heap of people for flying to that in the island.
Lockdown mobile.
And mobile lockdown for that whole match thing there, you know. But that not in a Kingston really.
No.
Sabina Park, not really.
Hotel rooms are not very abundant in Kingston.
Then that may I tell you. So the importance of that Trelawney Stadium there, we don't even understand what it would mean. We don't understand
the multiplier effect of that stadium right here. So
there you go.
We don't understand it because when the stadium get a 5,000 persons come in and it's 5,000 more rooms.
There you go.
And the spin-off of staff and
5,000 chances are some taxi man drop people somewhere. Right. The amount of money they would spend while they are here.
And that's why politics is so important because you have the business of sports and the sports business. You know?
Yes. A good call this, my boss. But we drop the catch pana Trelawney thing.
Time, but we drop it long time.
Well at that now. Is that now?
All right, sir.
Cool, Patrick.
Have a good day, man.
Yes, man. Rocker.
Yeah, pleasant good afternoon.
Pleasant good afternoon to you, Mr. Rocker.
Yeah. Zidane.
Yes, sir.
Why, may I tell you, bro? Man cut inside with a curling effort after I left, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm calm, I'm go funny, just touch the outside of the post and come back.
That's whisper.
Yeah.
Dismiss too.
Zidane, you see, if me never have little bit of, you may rate you a long time, so don't feel too bad.
Mm-hmm.
You see, if me never rate you, Zidane, me give you whole lot more ratings because from the show on Friday, you say, with that based on how we look at the game, you say, maybe whisper, I must put in our head.
Yes.
And the youth play good, Zidane.
Yeah, man, he play relatively well.
I gotta say one thing where I never hear all the show, but I'm not really sure what was said before. But I gotta say this, bro. It's a long time in a lot of the fields, professionally and otherwise. Jamaicans put down the domestic side and choose foreign over what we have local.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that man Casey Palmer no better than Demari Phillips.
None at all, my boss.
No better
none at all.
None at all. And guess what happened? You see, when we look for some of the things them some of the statements them were used to be made by what's the bro name again?
Below average.
No, Craig Butler.
Oh.
When Craig Butler used to say that why his players have to come trials and some of the persons overseas come and get a game to audition themselves.
Yes.
Bro, come on, man.
No, but in fairness though, if some of these overseas players are playing for reputable clubs, and you'd have to make the assumption that if you can play professionally here, there, you'd have some quality. It's different when we don't know about you from nowhere.
I will agree. But look at it. England never used to pick and still don't pick players from the championship.
Hold the line, Rock. Yeah. Hold the line. We'll take a break. We're coming.
Get running. Stay fit with the latest brands and styles at Western Sports. Running, walking, trekking. Western Sports has the shoe just for you. The time by Western Sports is
2:45. Get quality cars from Acorn Sales Auto Limited, located at Lot 53 West Tradeway, Portmore Town Center. Need a car from Japan or United Kingdom or special order? Call 876-616-4777 or WhatsApp 876-333-5555. They assist with registration, transfer, and license. Just visit Acorn Sales Auto at Lot 53 West Tradeway, Portmore Town Center for quality cars at competitive prices.
This is your television and radio preacher, Bishop Dr. G.J. Cooper, asking you to join me on KLAS Omega Radio 89.1, 89.9 every Sunday at 6 p.m. for revival time. Enjoy 60 minutes of old-fashioned, Holy Ghost anointed, yoke-destroying, burden-removing praise celebration.
It's now time for This Day in Sports, a feature highlighting historical events in sports.
Sponsored by Clean Water, located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour Road. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192.
On September 11, 1839, the first Canadian track and field meet was held at the Care Howell grounds.
That was This Day in Sports, a feature highlighting historical sporting events.
Sponsored by Clean Water, located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour Road. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Rocker, back with you.
So I was saying that Mr. Butler used to complain that his players who he thought had a little quality were invited to training trials. But I can agree that the field wasn't the best, Zidane.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, I saw the man touch the ball in the midfield. The ball doesn't even stay on foot,
No man, he struggled, man. He struggled badly.
No, what I am saying is England don't pick international players from the championship. So why is it that we are of the view that this creative stress that we have been having for years is going to be fixed in England, where the development of the creative side of the players was never really paid much attention to? Because if you remember, before, without the mainland European players, the English league was a track and field league, bro. Track and field league. So I'm going back to the fact that for us to find these mercurial players, we have to do some work, Zidane.
I'm wondering why Tariq Magee can't get a look in. He's playing football,
Yeah,
I saw some highlights with him scoring some goals the other day in the USL as well. So it's not that he's out of football entirely.
True.
So I can understand why, as a creative player in the middle of the park, he can't get a look in. I don't get it.
You know that Tariq Magee is the only player that we have who, when he's on the ball, the defenders will ease off and watch what he's doing.
Yeah,
we don't have no more player like that right now.
Because obviously he's not interested in Ravel Morrison.
No.
Because they're saying they draw a card that he's not playing any football for the Gold Cup. But the defender wasn't playing any football for any club either. But he was called. Yeah. And they continue to call Mariappa. So clearly they have a problem with Ravel. But I don't understand why not Tariq Magee either.
Well, what I can conclude, and I have another conclusion to make, but I'm waiting a little bit more first, giving it a little bit more time. But what I can conclude is that I think the local players must continue to work hard, get exposed, and take their minds off the national team. I conclude that.
Sometimes I think, the national coaches over the years, they feel that no one player can make us a great passing team. The German Hughes and the Junior Magee where we are talking now, and Rum Williams, they feel that them being in the team won't change the fact that we're not a great passing team. So I think they tend to opt for players, the Rudolph Austin type of players who are going to do more both sides and who work hard and them work rate high and things. But sometimes I wonder if that's the philosophy.
We don't. It's a good point, but we don't need Rudolph Austin type players from England, bro. If those are the players we're getting from England, them local are about the players.
Yeah, I don't know. The creative players, them when them play.
But what was Palmer's role on the field?
He wasn't making no really great passes. But he wasn't the only one, The team just never did look good,
Yeah.
So maybe it's unfair to single him out.
But Zidane, even when I was told that he might give us a creative eye,
Yes.
And I know me not see one pass and me say, wow, very nice.
Yeah, he doesn't look like
you see a little baller, you say Zidane, you can't say
unless he was nervous. But he don't look like a footballer to me.
He might
unless that's the argument that he was a bit nervous.
Maybe he was a little bit nervous. But I think that the concert has done an injustice because it allows for the coach to continue to say whatever him have to say. But I am giving him a little bit more time, Zidane. And this is my problem. If we don't build a team that can hold the ball, that is the reason why I have to be so upset with Tapa Whitmore, and stuff, because when Whitmore was playing, no matter who we playing against, when Whitmore them hold the ball in the midfield, everybody knows that the general them depend the ball. Even if I run on the back line, we'll knock it up.
Yes.
We can't hold the ball. And I don't know. But for the game tomorrow, I don't want them to underestimate Haiti and go lose the match. Because Haiti gonna come and play very hard.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to see. But Zidane, whether you like it or not, your friend no drop no ball again, bro.
That is who now?
Your friend whom me always a pressure no drop no ball again.
Who's my friend?
Leon Bailey no drop no ball, bro.
Oh, why are you calling him my friend?
No, that is just being...
Okay, he didn't play particularly well in that game. So you know I can see it now. Listen now. You know I can see it him go and play ball now.
So very right.
Yeah, so hot and cold. So if you play nothing, so you go and get little pressure, right. So go and here to expect something.
I mean,
but you know that, as I mentioned, that the ball when beat the little defender and cut inside and play it wide to, who was it? I don't remember. That goal that we scored. Yeah, it was to the former Everton player. You know that wasn't offside, remember?
No,
the linesman got it completely wrong in Orville.
Yeah.
There was a goal that was
I was in the stadium, so I'm going to see the replay.
I saw the replay completely. He got it completely wrong. I can't believe. The man was behind the defense when
he called the player when the player controlled the ball and not when the ball was passed.
There you go, man. It would have been a beautiful goal, you know.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yes.
But on a whole, though, Zidane, the coach needs to fix that thing, bro.
Yes.
He needs to fix it. You cannot tell me that you're a world-class international coach. The players must have enough sense to work the angles and build up a midfield structure. It can't work because when we go play against a good team, then we are going to just chase the ball, just like Tapa Whitmore team. Then.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, boss.
I now quarrel no more for today, but me I tell you, say, me not like when me see the other night, bro.
I didn't like it either. I didn't like it either.
It's not right.
All right.
Yeah. Big up.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
All right. That was Rocker. Yeah, man. Good analysis there from Rocker. Who is there now? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, man. Little lad here.
Little lad. Yeah, man.
Oh, we have big lad and little lad.
Yes.
You never did that realize. One name on yourself for one another.
Nah, man. From me, you have my days. My name, man.
Just a coincidence.
Yeah, just a coincidence. Orville.
Yes.
Yeah. You're gone with the Trinidad again this year. Yes, get him a trophy.
Them I play better than last year, though. But for me, they deserve final of them and Ghana. Yeah, man. So make us see.
Yeah. We did a game Friday, you know. I'll see it in Orville.
Yeah, you did see me?
Yeah, man. You see you in your car when you're part of the boat, man.
Oh, you see me in a car, I do a thing, yeah.
But hey, I tell you, if you make a football, I'm really going to West, you know. I'll be honest, you know. So all the people who are come to me and you say this and say that, football now really going away. So as right now, I think we have some of the best players there. And we still not playing about Zidane.
Yeah.
We still not playing about, you know how we can get better than this. Leon Bailey, Top Flight, Aston Villa, Bobby Reed, the Mari Gray, when Antonio come, we can't get better than this.
Yeah. That we used to beat Honduras. We just had more talent. So them are graders. Brilliant pass from Reed to Gray and Gray. Fantastic run and finish.
Yeah, and I tell you, say, my boy, I get a goal for scoring. I mean, I know him not get the ball, you know.
Who was that?
Fine,
Which one was that now?
In a take a shot, man. I think I had the first 2 minutes I play. And he might try beat the next man. When the ball come directly from left foot.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, man. I tell you. But I tell all the stadium right now. The stadium, hey, if right now the game not interest you, you know nothing else to focus on, you know. Me say, I'm bridging them at the stadium and we have to Google how much time left in the match. We now have nothing. What am I tell you? We have no big screen. We have nothing in the stadium.
Yeah, what happened to the big screen?
The football, the country, I don't know, brother. I don't know. And then when we support and we got a line, email, them I give you the ticket them through. Team, it's a whole of time. Them only have one person at the window. Hey, it was a disaster. I tell you the truth.
The pace of the game was one of the things I had a problem with. I know Ethan Pinnock played well because he was allowed, because Honduras wasn't offering a lot, especially on the side of the field. But every time, and sometimes, Lou has a tendency to try and make some forward passes. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I almost prefer when Lou was getting the ball, because at least he was looking forward for see we are. Ethan got the ball and him look left and him look middle and him look right and him knock it short and get it back. At one point in time, Ethan Pinnock had more of the football, more minutes on the ball than any other of the Jamaican players.
Yeah.
That can't make no sense.
We not pass the ball
Against a team that you're clearly better than. We can understand that if a Brazil and Argentina you're playing. You're playing at home to Honduras and your centre half spend more time on the ball. Me never like it.
I don't think all who are calling a complaint. We not go see Jamaica pass my ball good and look like no side we prefer over England. It just now go. So right now we have the best set of ballers available to it.
Yeah.
Still not playing a ball. You don't know when and how it go happen, but I don't think it go happen.
All right, boss.
I'm not a big fan of Latibo there on the ball. He covers a lot of ground, and obviously because of his defensive prowess, he does win some tackles and very committed. But when he's on the ball, he keeps giving away possession. So we had two people in the middle of the park that kept giving away the ball, and the oohs and the ahs was coming out. So yeah, and then everybody else are forward. If you look on the field outside of those two, Palmer and Latibo there, everybody else are forward players, who wants to run at people.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And sometimes we flying at some move wide open position. I just now get the ball.
Yeah,
there was a time when the thing I like with him is his confidence.
Though, yes.
But when he gets the ball, he wants to take on people. And sometimes I look at him and say, yo, that youth are 70.
Yes.
But there are times when he did get the ball and made some wrong decisions.
Mm-hmm. And that's because of inexperience.
But you can't kill him. At 17-year-old, what you look for, does he have the confidence? Does he behave like he belongs? And the answer to that is yes. Did he make some errors and thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But you have to understand. Says a 17-year-old you would have. He will.
Yeah, man. All right, big up.
Big up,
little lad. All right. Platinum Man, another first time caller. Wonderful. This is 4 now.
This is 4 now. Yeah.
Platinum Man, good afternoon.
Yeah, man. Zidane, where you going with?
Yes, I'm here, Platinum Man.
Good. Orville, my respect, sir.
Yes, sir. How you do?
Good. Just 2 quick questions. Let me take him Zidane Panawana. Zidane, you know, things if a person know football game and he becomes a president, it will help him.
It would be a plus.
Is that reason why I say so?
Hold the line. We'll take a break. We're coming back. Don't move.
If you have fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical care early. Stay home if you feel unwell. If you have a fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical attention and call in advance. Follow the directions of your local health authority. National and local authorities will have the most up-to-date information on the situation in your area. Calling in advance will allow your healthcare provider to quickly direct you to the right health facility. This will also protect you and help prevent the spread of viruses and other infections.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, Platinum. Hold on. Didn't we have a Platinum on Friday? How did you?
Yeah, man, I him same one, man. Port Maria, St. Mary.
Oh, so you're not really a first time. This will be your second call.
This is my second call, yeah,
Yes,
man.
yeah.
Let me tell you something, me just a couple minutes drive from up at Highgate.
Yes. All right, cool.
So Port Maria there, capital of St. Mary, Port Maria.
Big up.
All right. Watch this now. Before
me have a problem somebody question me intelligence, but listen this now. Cause when me come off, person can do it. Me have a problem, cause you whatever you claims to be, it must get put out there and people can examine it. If people have a question certain things, that means you have something to hide. Watch this now. Me I listen to this program from the Virgin that will control cricket, to them say arrogant. And him say he now come into the studio with the other Virgin there.
Dave Cameron.
And the other Virgin have a quote on the studio. Right. From them time, remember them time the Orville?
Yeah, man.
From them time me I listen.
Dr. Paul Wright. He was having an issue with Dr. Paul.
Right, and I think it even reached down to you where somebody asks you, say if you what you then do. All right, let me just clear something else. For me, if Zidane uno come out of the station for me have to play music for the rest of the time, but it was disrespectful. So me never rate a man in either. Even if you and somebody can't say eye to eye, nothing wrong if person interview you. So me never like that. The man at the Paul Wright, the virgin at the station, should make Paul Wright come out. You better him with the name bother and he just play some music. Right, you have to stand up to something. If you don't stand up to something, you'll fast.
But then Dr. Paul agreed. But then Dr. Paul agreed to come out. To make the interview.
Because he want, but it shouldn't be where some. Remember the tone I work on the program, It can't be me go tell Orville say me not talk to you unless you come out. It can't be like that, brother. That's a disrespect.
Maybe it wasn't planned properly. Because if you have to tell the person who you're going to interview that who are the host and what you're going to talk about. Then you could tell that, listen, I'm not talking to X. Maybe he wasn't aware that Dr. Paul would have been on the program that day. So that no, for me, I wasn't here at the time. It was a production issue for me. Because if Dave Cameron doesn't want to be interviewed by Dr. Paul, then you should have told him who was going to be the people that host the program. Then he could decide, and then you could decide as well. Say, wouldn't have that sort of thing. That's just my view.
So if you have 10 sports stations and you have problem with somebody, and every time somebody's interview, somebody have come out of the studio. That no make no sense.
No. I'm saying too, if
we must learn to can get along, even though we share.
No, fine, but listen, if there's a big interview to be done with Michael Ricketts, so there's a big controversy. Hold on, man. And Michael Ricketts say Zidane said some serious things about me a couple of years ago. I don't want to talk to him. Then we would want to still have Michael Ricketts. So would I say, Zidane, Michael Ricketts come today for the 15 minutes, Orville did the interview. Then I would have no problem with that. So, but I think the issue is that it all happened live and people were aware. So I think that's where the embarrassment came in. If you are told before, I say, yeah, man, no problem. Then there will be no embarrassment. We would have split up nice, say the interview, Zidane would be coming in after, so there will be no issue, but it's because it happened live and direct where he came in and said, oh, no, I'm not talking. But I'm sure if he was told that Paul Wright would have been there initially, then he would have told the producer, no, I don't want to be interviewed by Dr. Paul Wright. So I think it was a production problem for me. You agree, Orville?
Right.
Because they want the big interviews, So if you can't get your same boat and your same boat say, who and who me gonna talk to? And you say Orville and Zidane, them say, no, me don't want to talk to the Ras. Him talk some bad things about me. We still want.
How much of the blame should be on Mr. Cameron? Not stating from early. Same now after that.
Was he aware that Dr. Paul would have been on that day? Because Dr. Paul is not on every day during that time, so I don't know. So that's why I'm saying it was a production situation. Was he aware that Dr. Paul would have been on here?
No, clearly not.
There you go.
Clearly not.
But Zidane,
yes,
here where me I give uppercut now, Zidane. Mm-hmm. If there's 20 more sports stations and him to do something, and him have a problem with one man, and the same thing you have to go through again, brother.
Well, I mean, I know. After a while, I have had people who refuse to talk to me.
There you go. It happens.
And them very rarely a man say, boy, we don't talk. If both radio and TV as well. A man say, boy, we don't talk to Orville. And usually because in TV world, I do interviews by myself. So the person listening, we're not gonna get. They usually tell those persons, well, this is the man that's doing the program. You have a decision to make.
Yeah,
them not gonna tell me, say, well, you have to not do the program tonight because of that man. So I think that the situation could be handled differently all around.
Yes.
If I am Dave Cameron, I am going to do the interview, but I'm going to do the interview and whatever it is that you had said or keep saying that had irked me. I would want that opportunity to set the record straight. That me that do
it. You could deal with it from that standpoint as well.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So if you is the man where me think are right and say things about me when not true, I am going to come on the program and me say, listen, I'm here for 20 minutes, 25 minutes, half an hour. Can I get 3 minutes to clear up something with the virgin over the source? So whether I don't want it at the start of the program or at the end, but that is my opportunity.
Yeah.
For sure you say you're not doing well or you don't know refraining don't make you get to it. I want to show you up if I think you're being unfair to me. So that's how I would have handled it.
Let me quickly say this and let somebody else get a come in. I want to say respect to Grums over there in Cock Street. Pam Pam on the lane. My respect. And Nadine up at Portman Hospital. That lady is a very decent lady. Nice lady. Quickly, Zidane. A kiss. Right? You see where a kiss costs? Look now. I'm not saying, him having a right to kiss the lady, The mistake what this man make, if I was having a talk with this man like my friend, from the start I would then tell him to resign because I know it going right there. This man make a mistake.
Yes.
Or out of celebration, him kiss the lady. Him see the problem coming. Just step away, no man, and don't reach here so that your mother have to go on hungry strike. Just step away. We love too much power.
I think the mother
look here, we love power, you have to remember, say, whatever give to you, Zidane, can take back from you,
Well, what they need to learn to do it comes down
you
to women. In this matter, in these times, my boss, you have to be careful. Anything you do with women now, my boss.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. No. Look at this.
You know that Anthony has been removed from having any activities with Manchester United right now because of one of his ex-girlfriend saying he assaulted her. He's now away from the team. The team has to stay away until he did. Yeah, so you have to be careful with the women these days, my boss. The clubs are looking to protect them. You realize that? What's her name? The athlete complain about how you're treating when you get pregnant.
Yeah.
And the world come down for Nike and Nike say, all right, we're going to pay you. Alison Felix. So you have to be careful with whatever you do with women in these times, boss. That's that we have to know this as men. We can't argue we and debate to you out it again in our Orville. You're going to beat with it. You come under pressure, be very careful.
Yeah.
Record everything as Orville used to say a couple years ago. So record everything, my boss.
That's why I'm saying, when a situation rise like them there, you have to quickly back away to kill it down and get it down. You see, if you try to use like might and power, it always reach till it reach something where you didn't even know so then reach that so.
Yeah, man. I know what you mean.
A man score a goal. And them a celebrate. Watch me now. We are use the proper word. Only just read down the line. A man spot man all kind of places where me you know say. In a Jamaica if you do that, a man run you down. You can't spot man certain place. Nobody say nothing, And you see it all the while in a football, them score a man, spot man, power in wearing, but where we spot nobody.
Right.
And nobody say anything. And a kiss by celebration, and the man just him overdo it. The man apologize. The man do everything we do. And it come like a man like the one the man blood. So me go love somebody else and come in.
All right, plant man.
Respect.
Carlos again from High Kiss, yes.
I kiss them. Did say Judas used and betrayed Jesus still. Wickedest kiss in history.
All right, it's time for the second selection. Asta Height.
Yeah.
What's the second selection there, my boss? We're coming to the other card.
It's one from Mikey Spice, brought to you by Edge Campaigns for People Who Dream in Color. And we're coming to the other cards, as Zidane said. It's Mikey Spice saying, Ali, Ali, yo. What a tune be.
In the midst of my success, the enemies are rising, and they're trying to eat up my soul.
Oh, yeah. But I know your love will always protect me and you'll preserve my soul. Oh, yeah. Make it so God to deliver me and lift me high so that they can see I'm a shouting out. Ali, ali, oh. I did see Moses on the hilltop and shouting out. Oh, give me one more time. Ali, David, on the nation. Ali, ali. Now I speak the truth, let me see you will confront me. No, with the hypocrites, they always watching. Let them be ashamed who seek up to my soul. Let them return it back who wish to see. I might go down and out. Oh, I need Moses on the hilltop and shouting out there. I hear David on the nation of Israel. One more time I'm singing. Got you now, feel like chanting on. I'm the spirit. Say, feel like chanting on. I'm in the mood. Feel like chanting on. I'm in the spirit. Feel like a water. Oh, listen to me. My hope is filled for nothing less than justice, blood, and all his righteousness. Listen to me. I dare not trust the sweetest name, but right now I'm only leaning on righteousness. I'm asking you to say, oh, send a blessing for your family, blessing for your neighbors. Oh, wait. Listen for your friends, any readiness to say, oh, for your kids and your kids' kids, I'm saying.
Hey, man, Mikey Spice saying, Ali, Ali, yo. What a big song. Is a remix, this? It doesn't sound like the original. But we're coming back to the rest of the callers. Brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people dreaming color. We'll swoop up.
Get quality cars from Acorn Sales Auto Limited, located at Lot 53 West Tradeway, Portmore Town Center. Need a car from Japan or United Kingdom or special order? Call 876-616-4777 or WhatsApp 876-333-5555. They assist with registration, transfer, and license. Just visit Acorn Sales Auto at Lot 53 West Tradeway, Portmore Town Center for quality cars at competitive prices.
Uh-oh, mommy, the roof is leaking again. I just fixed the roof. Lord, deliver me from this problem now. Hold on. This what I come out of the cake while
I'm
ago.
a genie, man. Relax.
Genie?
I come for grant you 3 wishes.
3 wishes? I
Yeah,
just
man.
need 1 wish right now.
1 wish.
I need this roof to be fixed.
Tropical Metal Products, man, the place for you. Call them at 876-765-9444. And them stock a wide variety of roofing and building solutions, man. So check them out, man. So you see I save your money so I can stay for
I
dinner.
never cook no genie food today.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Welcome back.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, we're seeing the text, so I want to send them through, so we're coming to them in just a little
Yeah, man. Keep sending them. Yeah, man.
They'll be read. You all don't worry about that. Who do we have now, Sean? Hello? Do we try again? That same line? Or CC?
Yeah, no look like how I go on.
Yeah, man, you're on CC.
Zidane, but let me ask you a question. Me are saying off on the DeMario Phillips, versus the whole Casey Palmer situation. But now you did tell us say Jamaican can't play ball, man.
No, man, I didn't literally mean that.
But this is the only thing that I'm saying. I think I always tell people say, I think there are players who play in the Jamaica Premier League that deserve an opportunity sometime, one or two. It might not be that we have in a full league, we might not find the abundance of talent in terms of can go at the international level. But when we look at the players that we are choosing to come and represent Jamaica, we have players in the Premier League where we have one or two players that can be better than that player. So for me, I think like with even the DeMario Phillips and the Casey Palmer situation, I say I know of Casey Palmer. Them did that Chelsea and them have a little name, yes, but it's like some of them players them get injured and they're never the same again to that.
Yes.
You understand what I say?
Yeah.
So players them get injured and that's the reason why them not in the Premier League.
Maybe him nervous still. It can't be that bad.
So you can probably
because there's no way that's how he usually play and somebody look at him, scout him, and suggest that he could make the Jamaica national team.
But let me try to tell you, what I'm trying to say to Zidane is that some of these players, them ceiling gone in terms of which player you think can be potentially better for Jamaica. So Casey Palmer and DeMario Phillips in terms of who is going to go further in their career.
When I saw Phillips against the Trinidad in the two friendly games where it was local based players, he looked comfortable as an international footballer. Mind you, Trinidad is not a great team, but it looked like him could do a thing.
You're looking to evaluate, just like the Whisper situation, right? And you're evaluating a Whisper versus, so you probably have Antonio. Antonio probably be better at this stage in his career. But if you choose and I say, boy, going forward, we have to choose Whisper because Antonio, while he's good, he's at a certain age.
No, man, the coach's remit is to pick a team to qualify for 2026.
Yes, the coach's remit is to pick a team.
And win games now. Which means that the qualifying start next year, So I don't want to hear about your future, Babas. I want to know if you're good enough, if you're the best person to qualify the team next year.
No, but man, I understand that, but I'm saying to you that
the coach can't look beyond 2026.
Best person, but I say best person. Some of these players, in terms of them, their best, they can't improve on that. So even
but the reason why Whisper is in the team is because the coach believes that playing Whisper now, after a couple of games and a couple of months, Whisper will be one of the best available players to help to qualify for the World Cup. That's why Whisper is in the mix.
But
I believe someone. If he believes that Whisper was one of those potential right now, and him 3-4 years before Whisper got good, he dog off Whisper player. I call Whisper every time. But no, sir.
No, sir.
He believes that Whisper by come next year, Whisper could be a proper 18-year-old sensation.
Yeah,
he said it. Yeah,
but I think even the DeMario Phillips situation, I think we go back to say, DeMario, you deserve a spot in the team because he's better than what we've seen in the midfield. The next thing I want to talk about is the left about here situation. Yeah. I remember saying to somebody, if Lottie Bodier could not make our team as a defender, which is his rightful position, he's a defender. Yeah. If he can't make the team as a defender, why we bring him?
Because we can't play him a centre half. The centre half spot lock.
No, but I'm saying, look at it. If you're a defender and you cannot make the back line, how is it possible for you to make the team at midfield?
No, well, it depends on what role. I can see a proper centre half. You're not going to get out Ethan Pinnock and you're not going to get out Damian Lowe. But if the coach feels him can put you in that holding position in midfield, it's pretty much the same. Except that me not think him very good at passing out the ball, or not in that game at all.
But may I ask you, if you have midfielders, remember this man is not a midfielder, but you have midfielders, and you're thinking that this man, that means the bigger problem is that means that the coach does not trust any midfielder him have to play in that role because the fact
the defender can make defense, but he can make midfield over the established midfielder.
You're talking about as a starter because I think he could make the team as one of the
Yes,
four.
as a starter, man, as a starter.
Yes.
So he's starting in the middle of the park, which I think he should be on the bench. He can make the team for me, you know, Zidane.
Yeah.
But I think he should be on the bench.
Yes. He could be one of the reserve defenders, I think.
Yeah, and we are lacking in defense too, so I think he should be able to make the team from that point. But Zidane, I don't know if you ever hear about this player who played, the famous footballer who never played football.
Who is that?
I think his name is Kaiser, Carlos Kaiser, if I'm not mistaken. He has never played a football game, but he signed for many clubs in Brazil. Earn one only for money. Then I make a movie off him.
He has never played football, but he has signed for Brazilian clubs.
Yeah, man, he signed for a whole lot of Brazilian clubs and never played a game, never ever trained.
Explain that.
I'm saying to you that he was talking about it, and basically he's saying that his charm and looks and everything, but they make a documentary out of it with all speak on them guys. And
it must be some gimmicks thing.
There's not a gimmicks thing. He's 60-year-old now. Real story, true story.
He's 6 years old?
He's 60 right now.
Oh, 60? And he signed for multiple Brazilian clubs professionally and didn't play a game.
Oh.
You go watch that documentary. When is that documentary coming out?
He never play football. Yeah, man, it's a thing, man. But I mean, congratulations to Germany and Dennis Schroeder and being the MVP at the World Champions. The World Cup must be, and Germany and being the World Champions of basketball, you know.
Okay.
I said Steve Nair come out and say, boy, he even giving Noah Lyles more credit for the statement. No,
I don't understand the correlation.
To be beaten not once but twice by international team.
One final thing,
yeah, no.
Yeah, one thing. I don't know who mentioned Pete Sampras and them guys. Pete Sampras was back in the days. I think people have to understand the level. And for me, Novak Djokovic, even though Roger Federer, as great as Roger Federer is, and as great as Nadal is, there's fine margin in terms of separating them. But I would say I would give the nod to Novak. And the next thing about it is that I think, separate and apart from all of those guys, for me, I would not say greatest male tennis player. It's just the greatest tennis player. The three of them is the greatest tennis player. And then you have Serena Williams and the other, this other lady, I don't remember her name.
Margaret Court?
Yeah. So I think that is the top five. Everybody else are battled down at the others. But I'm just saying, if you look into it in terms of the competition that Novak did, dominated in terms of a Roger and a Rafael, when you look at Pete Sampras and the competition that he dominated, you have to cross compare against era, and you don't have anybody as close to him. It's just like, put it like this, and it's just like Messi and Ronaldo right now in terms of competing and saying that Messi has scored 50, Messi scoring 50 for the league, Christie scoring 45. So when I look into it, as I said, them two guys are the two greatest league goal scorer. Yeah, you can see.
Yes. All right.
CC, big up yourself.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for the input as always.
All right. We take another one, Oster Hoyt.
All right. Hello.
Yes. Hi, Gate.
Yeah, man. You know, there's a thing but they are listening about it. That thing with Zidane City Portman, man. No one's putting.
Talk up louder, little.
I said, they are listen to the plant man from Portman.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a thing with Zidane City, but like I don't want a simple response to that. I'm just talk about two quick things before we go this up.
Yes.
NFL, my team, Baltimore, my quarterback, Lamar Jackson. As I say, new offensive coordinator, new system. You know, look good.
They lost?
So they win.
Okay.
But I never necessarily because of what Lamar do in their pocket.
Yeah.
He might play against a rookie quarterback and a rookie look more comfortable in their pocket. But wait, one game might be rusty. New system, so my game until at least week 8.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, but the one game I missed so far, he don't look comfortable in their pocket, which that are my problem heading into the season. Next, and I said something to them, but not comfy problem. Because when the soul me I say if you want a response, but me in a war with you. Not me in a mood. We just find it strange how when people talk about like Ronaldo and Messi, they gap is so wide and they laugh at the talk about it to them. But yet still the number one club competition is the Champions League. And it's what them playing in the same era. And CR7 are the number one player in that competition. When you first start out.
Well, that is an opinion of yours. You know?
Relax yourself. Is it a gap wide?
Now, what determines that he's the number one player in the competition, though?
Everything.
Then why did Messi win more Ballon d'Ors than him?
Bias.
Bias.
Was one more man of the matches in that competition?
I think that's important. That can be an overrated stat.
Okay.
Oh, then what yardstick do you use? Why we should? What logic did you use to say Ronaldo perform better in Champions League than Messi? Maybe you're right, but based on what?
Everything.
One name everything, big man.
Performance, trophy, award.
No, forget trophy.
Clutch. Like everything put together.
So why are the powers that be biased towards Messi? Them just look for Messi and decide, say, hold on, we prefer the brother here more than Cristiano Ronaldo. So we're going to make him win more man of the matches and more Ballon d'Ors. Based on what? Because some of the people we have voted for them too, man. They don't know them. I would think that they don't know them personally.
None at all. Yeah.
So why would they be biased towards Messi and not towards Cristiano? Based on what?
Two things. One, a lot of people have say in a football prefer Messi personality.
Oh, Mr. Ronaldo cocky.
Ronaldo.
But
number two, the same point I'm start with. Them just feel like they get a Messi have one that only Ronaldo far greater than anybody else. So if you
but there are years when these very same people put Ronaldo first and Messi second in the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah. Exactly the point. So like Ronaldo never had a win none, you know.
Yeah.
Can't I know? You see how Messi can get to 3 and 4 Ballon d'Or controversially.
You're the man.
No, wait. You see how Messi can get away with it controversially. Even though they said 2010, maybe Iniesta should have won it. Maybe when Van Dijk did win it. Ronaldo, now I get that in. Ronaldo, I go forget Ballon d'Or. I hear them when winning. You have to make sure, say, him outperform everybody and not even left an inch back and you have to do it with 30 miles.
So who was Messi close to in 2010? The whole on man. Who was Messi close to in 2010, my boss?
No, you're not saying.
Iniesta never close to Messi in 2010 as footballer.
Who win the Ballon d'Or 2018?
Messi.
No, 2018.
Modric.
All right. Well, Modric just win Ballon d'Or.
No, but I think both Messi.
Hey.
Hold on, my boss, man. I kill your own self now, you know. Messi wasn't nominated in 2018 at all, my boss. And Messi was out of class generally in 2018 outside of the World Cup, you know.
I can't tell.
And the same biased people never nominate Messi at all in harvest. I get you. So you kill yourself.
Yeah.
So it means that there's no bias towards Messi. Then believes that Messi flop at the World Cup and say, listen.
As a matter of fact, I'm prepared to say Messi should have win more, you know.
Yes.
I think Messi is the best footballer on the earth. And I believe that if you're picking... No. To have a belief. No, man.
Continue, man.
No. To have a belief. To have a belief don't mean you're biased. I think Steve Smith better than Lara, but I'm not biased towards Steve Smith. No. I believe he's the best footballer in the world for most of the years.
Continue.
And I believe that if you are the best footballer in the world, play football, you should more often be voted the top footballer in the world. That's what I believe, you know. For the same reason why I think LeBron James should be MVP most of the year they might play.
Hold
the line, man. Yeah, your time to talk when we come out for the break.
Industries Auto Parts Sales and Service, specializing in Subaru parts, will provide service and repairs for all make and model vehicles. Visit Industries Auto Parts Sales and Service at 11 Montgomery Avenue, Kingston 10 to resolve these issues. Call 876-329-5410 or 823-4355 or stop at 11 Montgomery Avenue, Kingston 10. We are the professionals. It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited. Edgechem, any bet at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
Yeah, by now you should know that Novak Djokovic won a record equaling 24th Grand Slam singles title by outlasting Daniil Medvedev in a punishing US Open final in New York. The 36-year-old Serb won 6-3, 7-6, 6-3, but the straight set scoreline does not tell how deep he had to dig. A comfortable opening set was followed by a brutal second, which lasted 1 hour and 44 minutes. Now, after the pair exchanged breaks early in the third, Djokovic took control to level Margaret Court's 50-year record. That is sports in a minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so here is Highgate with his non-biased self.
My time.
Yes.
All right, me this earlier that if me say go 42 then nobody should ball and go. Me say I just get it because we're blinded by impersonality and just I say nobody can play ball better than Messi. So if me say I go 42 with anybody in a
It's not the rubbish about the word blinded by the man personality, my boss. Messi.
Tell me now my time to talk.
Not yet. Messi. But me tell you
my time to talk.
Not yet. Messi's fame and his legion of admirers have very little to do with Messi's personality. Stop the rubbish, Panare. We admire Messi for the same reason why we admire Ronaldo. The football we attack.
My time to talk.
All right, go on.
We were blinded by Messi personality and blinded by the fact them start off with a bias for me say, my the best football on earth. So once I go 42 with anybody on earth.
What was Maradona's personality? Why the world no, but no. You make sense, I get. The world did love Diego Maradona with a completely different personality from Lionel Messi. If you want two men were opposite in characters and personality, those two would be. But the world think Maradona was a football god. So me not get it, my boss. Go on, are you your time?
We're blinded by Messi personality. Them start with a bias premise in my best football on earth. Yeah. So once I go to anybody, him off win the ball and
so they start no at reason
about the 7th or 8th time they can't move on. They can't continue, brother.
Go on.
But I'm say when Cristiano Ronaldo go forget a ball and do better interest in another to nobody because he has the bias. When we say earlier about Messi, in a few people, so my interest when him go for win a Ballon d'Or, he gap between him and second and third after miles apart. So we go to ask a question, ask a deliberate question about 2018 Luka Modric. Luka Modric was the best midfielder in Europe in the Champions League. Luka Modric went to a World Cup final that he lost. Who was in Ballon d'Or contention for the most part of the year there? Mo Salah, who never could do a World Cup because he injured and broke in a Champions League final, so he lose points. When I go against Ronaldo, and oh my God, Luka Modric is 55 years old. He won the Champions League and he led his team to the World Cup final, giving the Ballon d'Or. All right, cool. Iniesta was the best midfielder in Europe in 2010. Iniesta not only went to the Champions League final, he won the Champions League final. But instead of Cristiano Ronaldo, guess who I go up against? Messi.
Iniesta won the Champions League in 2010. No, but I'm correct. But I'm correct. You said something that is factually incorrect, my boss. Inter Milan won the Champions League in 2010 and not Barcelona. You said Iniesta won the. You said Iniesta.
Iniesta, Mr.
Yes.
2010. 2010. A year that way Inter won the treble.
Yes.
I'm gonna get it wrong then.
Yes.
Get it totally wrong.
Now your biasness are show.
No, but 2019, all right. You have in a two-other equation. 2019, Virgil van Dijk was voted as the best player in the UEFA. About a month, and he beat Lionel Messi by 102 points. About a month after the Ballon d'Or voting come out, everybody Messi winning. The reason why Messi winning because when I look on the CEO, really
but here
one defender over Lionel Messi.
No, but here one.
Could happen.
But hold on, I
get. Ronaldo, 2019, if I did Ronaldo lose the Ballon Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah, but
remember,
UEFA best player was for the season, you know. And the Ballon d'Or at that point in time was still from January to October.
Zidane,
so it was
Zidane, what are you? Zidane, you ever see the
you know what I'm saying? It was a different period.
Zidane, no, relax.
What is wrong with Highgate?
Zidane, stop.
Highgate, it was a different period, my boss.
It's out of 10 Ballon d'Or winners.
What is wrong with this?
Listen to me, man. It's out of 10 Ballon d'Or winners, 9.5 of them a month before win the UEFA best player. Again, if you show me 10 Ballon d'Or winners, especially in the recent years, 9.5 of them also won the best UEFA player.
But the fact,
the reason why it's 10 out of 10 is because of the bias.
No, the fact of the matter is that the UEFA best player, it's looking from the start of the football season to the end of the football season.
How can you be
listeners are out there, my boss. At least me educate. All right, I get. I want to give the information to the listeners, though.
Foolishness.
Man, so biased.
Listen,
man, never want to give the information to the listeners.
Me not care which information I give because information is the same. Anything where I use to vote for the Ballon d'Or, are the same exact thing I use to vote for UEFA. Are the same thing.
No,
Highgate. The man is telling you that there are different time periods. Highgate. If there are different time periods, then there will be most of the time,
different winners.
The UEFA winner will be the Ballon d'Or winner.
Yes.
All right,
but since they are judged over two different time frames, there will be the exception.
Listen to me now. We're going to move on from this. We're going to move on with a question, which means if you go check myself, I'm more only for this. Because I'm going to need to go to thing I'm really clear about when Zidane to the platinum, man. You ready for your question?
Yeah.
We're going to look for the last. I think the UEFA, best player in the UEFA start in recent years, we're going to say 10 to 12 years.
Yes.
We're going to look for how much, all of the years, them, who win the best UEFA and who win the Ballon d'Or. And we're going, you see years them where somebody win the best player in the UEFA and also win the Ballon d'Or. We're going to mark that out and then we'll come back and critique why this specific year the brother win the UEFA and not the Ballon d'Or. Can you do that?
Well, yeah, Bramble. All right, my boss.
All right.
What you say?
I don't know if you say. Well, that's simple thing. I'm just say quick on then.
Yes.
Did any statement came about we need to be careful what say. Brother, we need to get back up.
Not what you say, what you do.
But no matter what you say, we need to
man, you have to be careful of what you say as well.
Well, there you go, but if what you do is worse,
we
the
as
actions.
men, no. Make it now.
Yeah.
We as men need to get back up because Zidane Matthews is heading into the World Cup next month. And Zidane, woman, when left for 3 years, just come and tell the Star Observer, you're gone. Zidane used to abuse me. Jamaica pull up from the squad next month, you have to watch World Cup on TV. Your club pull up just because of a woman accused of garbage. We need to man up.
No, that is a fair comment. I agree with that, my boss. It's very unfair.
Merely an accusation should not.
You see the UEFA thing? Come back to
You shouldn't be dropped from a squad for an accusation.
Yeah, and losing a potential lose more.
I can understand you were convicted in a court and they find guilty, but a woman merely accused you and you're treated like an outcast.
Yes, it's not right.
It's wrong. It's wrong.
All right. Big up Highgate.
We'll take some text. You know?
Yes, we're going to take some text now.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Here's the first one. That kiss was the biggest kiss since Judas betrayed Jesus. Anyway, I think we are so drawn to too much European football and expect that style from Jamaica, which is ridiculous. The field was horrible. We won. We got a clean sheet and the points. Let's relax. But nothing said the horribleness of the field is why we look so.
Because Honduras wasn't talking it about.
Exactly. And we look better in the second half than how we look in the first half. On the same field.
Yes.
Good afternoon. It happened again yesterday at Caymanas Park. A horse declared to run with a tongue tie. The tie, which is a string made from cloth, became loose at the gate. The trainer decided to allow the horse to run without it. Is that justice to the punter who bets on it with the equipment in consideration? It's a good argument. Because if you buy the horse, knowing that it would have a tongue tie, and then something man, then the horse is allowed to run without it. I think the punter should say, "Hold on, I bought the horse on the basis that he'd be tongue tied." So I think this text that does have a point. Orville, what are going on with your Petersville cricket team? My name Kevin from Well Lane. Boy, I'm a boss. That semi-final, well, part of the problem is that we can't get our best team at any one time. So, Derval, Green, and Stunner, that is Nicholson, and Frew are with 3 marquee players. And we can't get them to play at any one time. So, I don't think the depth was as it used to be. So, we need star players. And for some reason, we can't get all of them one time. Here's another one. Orville Brigadier here again, enjoying the presentation of the Sports Desk at work. I'm always listening for the great Diego with his brilliant points and the great economist for his financial perspective among all your other callers, including Pioneer, who is more bramble than ever these days. Is this, I went that text I said, today, Man City rolling the dice again from early this season, and Man U and Chelsea still grappling in the dust. What say you?
Yeah. Still early season though. They can't get it together.
Yeah. Gentlemen, the fact that the Jamaican government is fighting against cricket suggests they do not care about the Jamaican people. In a time of such hardships and frustration in the country, how could these politicians deprive the long-suffering people of a little entertainment? Anything these politicians don't think they can get political mileage from, they try to destroy. Such a shame. One more. Jamaica spent billions of dollars to facilitate World Cup Cricket 2007. Trelawney Stadium was a major part of that expenditure. Look at that structure now. I don't support Jamaican government spending for any similar venture.
See the contrast in views there.
We can't leave it as that.
Yeah, man. We can't leave it. Keep sending your messages daily. Will they be read? So we're going to read some more tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go back online. St. Diego.
Good day, gentlemen.
Yeah, good afternoon.
I'm fine, thanks, and good day to your listenership.
Yeah.
Young Highgate. I can call him young, I have that privilege.
Yes, man, you can.
He essentially tried to put across the point to Zidane that well, at least in his opinion, there is a worldwide bias in favor of Lionel Messi. He thinks it's well established, clearly defined, distinct, and well pronounced. Zidane, normally your questions are well pointed.
Yes.
But as you ask, I get a question which is totally irrelevant.
Which one was that?
In him trying to make the point that yes, there's a bias in favor of Messi.
What was the question?
You asked him, what about 2018? Messi wasn't even nominated
at all?
2018.
Yes.
But that is not a measure of the objectivity of the adjudicators. It is really a definition of how poorly Messi did.
But if I am biased, my boss. If I am biased, St. James.
I mean, not if you're biased, could I help Messi to get a nomination that year?
No, but if we bias, my boss, Messi would be nominated every year.
No, Zidane, and that's why I'm telling you.
You know what being biased means, St. Jago?
Yeah, not even not biased.
Your logic gone.
Board.
No, hold on. When you're biased, my boss, all logic gone through the door. I just doing it because you like the person. I'm saying if I like Messi, regardless of what he does, never vote for Messi.
Yeah, it's undue favor.
Yes, so my question was absolutely brilliant. My question was brilliant. No.
What's so poor in
No. You have to retract. My question was irrelevant, my boss. It was a brilliant question to point out that 2018, the biased people did not vote for Messi at all. They run with that. It means they are not biased. It means that Messi was so poor at the biggest stage. Them say you no deserve a nomination. They say it's because them objective. That is the logic.
And what I get is saying is that he was a little bit
I get Bramble.
poor. Then he would have been nominated.
It means they're objective because they realize that he flopped. No, my boss. The fact that
case of Ronaldo, Cristiano
me
Ronaldo.
agree, so Messi flopped big time at 2018 World Cup, and I was ashamed, So I'm saying the people are objective. The people are objective, St. Diego. St. Diego, you're a problem, man. The people are sure objective. They say, Messi, you embarrass yourself at the World Cup, and boss is a big deal. We're not nominating you this year. You could have named Messi till your week. Hold the line, St. Diego. Hold the line, man. You have it wrong, my boss. We're coming back.
Get quality cars from Acorn Sales Auto Limited, located at Lot 53 West Tradeway, Portmore Town Center. Need a car from Japan or United Kingdom or special order? Call 876-616-4777 or WhatsApp 876-333-5555. They assist with registration, transfer, and license. Just visit Acorn Sales Auto at Lot 53 West Tradeway, Portmore Town Center for quality cars at competitive prices.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at OmegaKLAS.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. St. Jago.
Let me just remind you, well, not so much you, because I know you remember, but the listeners really, that 2018, Messi was at the brink of retiring from football as a result of his pathetic performance throughout that year.
No. His performance was pathetic throughout the year.
Well, not throughout the year.
It was at the World Cup. Yeah.
At the World Cup, right. So many thought that, yes, as I said, that would have been his last World Cup. It took psychologists and psychiatrists and all kind of motivators to get the man to continue. And I think it even took the intervention of the president of the
I don't remember any such thing.
There was a lot of people begging Messi to continue.
Yeah, man, they did. Remember, him did even resign from international football.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
So,
Was it after 2018? No, man. I think
Was it?
It was the result of the 2018 thing, man. Remember?
I think it's
it
right.
was after 2018 or it was after the 2017 Copa. I don't remember. All right. Yeah.
2018.
All
And the two youth from Croatia,
Mm-hmm.
one of them was his teammate, Rakitic. You remember the name better than me?
Rakitic. Yeah, Rakitic.
Right. And the other one, the link man who got the Ballon d'Or.
Modric. He
right.
played for Real Madrid, yes.
Remember, the Iranian one used to say, him no Messi inside out because they play for Barcelona together.
Mm-hmm.
And Messi said couldn't even control the ball. No,
No.
I get.
When I say Messi flop, we know what Messi can.
What favor Zidane, you want to push a man, but him just not near it. So that don't negate I get point that there is an established, defined, pronounced, distinct bias in favor of Lionel Messi.
And that bias is because the football world love him personality. You believe that?
I get two reasons. Him said impersonality and him say I don't remember the next one him said.
He said that they just make up their mind that Messi is the better footballer. That sound like it makes sense? The world has come together, phone up one another and say, yeah, man. The bridge with Argentina, we just all come together and think.
Ronaldo in particular.
Yes, and
a lot of people, they are polarized opinions.
No. I'm saying he says that the world has a bias towards Messi because of his personality.
And the adjudicators in particular, the people in high powers.
Because of his I'm not saying that because
No,
of
the people in high powers has nothing to do with Ballon d'Or.
Because of his personality, my boss.
That's what I get think. Say you can have a more congenial personality.
No, man, that's not fit with why people rate Messi over Ronaldo.
Because people look with better personality than Messi.
Expert from football, and that's his opinion.
St. Diego, you say if I'm needed, say what Highgate just say, you'd have rambled me out.
Yes.
Man, just stop your foolishness, St. Diego.
No, but anyway, I was just addressing Zidane's point though.
Sure.
That the fact that 2018 Messi was not on the list of top players, it don't mean that them never tried to get him there. So it don't negate.
No, but if they wanted him there, he would be there. If they biased him, could have make him come fifth.
Could get him there, Zidane. That's what
no, you don't understand, my boss. I could vote him in fifth, my boss, if I'm biased.
You couldn't.
What is wrong with St.
Gone beyond.
But he had a brilliant year in football, my boss, and another brilliant game against Nigeria at the very same World Cup. So I'm saying they could have biased and put him at fifth.
All right, Zidane. Really?
If them biased, yeah.
Cool.
Messi's personality is why people
like it. Much man with great personalities out there play football.
We rate Mohamed Ali, who is the cockiest thing ever played.
Yeah, and we rate Bolt and Bolt.
We rate Bolt.
Yeah.
We rate Viv.
Yes.
The world rate them, man, because them and them personality different from
yeah. And that's
Maradona with a god for most people. A different man from Messi, man. You rate man because of them dope on it.
Yes.
When they are compare, man.
Yeah, man. Hello.
Hello.
New York.
Hey, Diego.
Good afternoon, Diego.
Why not tell you, man? I don't know how anyone can have a criticism of Messi after what just happened in this World Cup. And it, they just talk about the personality. So the reason why we rate Shellyan is because of her personality.
Some man will tell us that's why we prefer her than Elaine,
No, Mr. Reed.
Public.
Jesus. You can't prefer Pelly? Are you prefer
No, but the man no.
You're not going to talk rubbish.
Diego, the man was stop it. The man was saying that is why we prefer him over Ronaldo. So he was comparing two people.
I am talking about rating.
They're not rating vis-a-vis Ronaldo.
Sports people don't talk. Sports people talk about rating.
All right, Diego. The public understand.
I never hear nobody say. I never hear one sports. No, you have idiots out there. You have enough idiots to call the show.
Because I prefer Diego. I prefer Roger Federer. But me have to admit that Novak Djokovic is the greater player. Yeah, you follow me?
Simple.
Yeah.
I talk to sports intellectuals every day. The reason why they prefer Messi is not about personality. It's about what the man accomplishment of football on the pitch for the last 15 or 20 years. Come on, Orville. I expect better from you too,
What did I do now?
Anyway, Zidane, the Ewing thing. Messi is the immaculate conception of football. Yeah. But I'm going to argue that now. Because I'm argue everything Zidane. No, did they correct that Ewing? I heard a man talking about Patrick Ewing. I didn't get a chance.
Yeah, man.
Charity car.
Yeah, driver did come in, and remind us that he has done some stuff.
Yeah.
No, did he specify the organization?
No.
There's an organization called Children of Jamaica. Patrick Ewing is a part of that.
Okay, wonderful.
Well, yeah.
So, yeah.
I've learned something.
We just want to squash that.
And it's active or it's just one of those?
Again, as you say again, and over is saying, you have the Messi humble, and you have Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
It's simple.
Yeah, because you know that
and everybody put out them.
No, you know that it's only this weekend I was aware of a Messi as a foundation.
Thank you.
So I wasn't aware. So Messi doesn't talk about these things. But LeBron James, he talks about the things that he does and come and is a big thing. And so you are aware of all the things that LeBron James do, but others don't go that route. Yeah.
Michael Jordan is another one. Very quiet with them thing.
Yes.
But is very support. So yeah. But anyway, the football now, Orville and Zidane, the regular boys. And I hear Orville telling the people them this. You see, the national team, it's for your best players to give you your best chance to win.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I hear them saying now, DeMario Gray over. I've seen Casey Power in England. I didn't see the game actually how he played for Jamaica, but I heard it wasn't that a good game. No, I saw DeMario Phillips also against the Jordan game. The man was losing a lot of balls too.
Phillips?
Yeah, DeMario Phillips against Jordan.
No, but he looked much better against Jordan than what we saw from Palmer against Andrew.
Oh, from Casey Palmer?
Yes.
Okay. But one thing I do know now, Casey Palmer plays both ways in that. DeMario Phillips is like he doesn't play defensively. He's strictly an all-out attacking midfielder. So maybe the coach, as Orville is saying, sometimes these coach wants it.
That's why I tell us that they don't think that one passer is going to make us. Because usually the great passers are not great defensively. And they feel that the advantage that he brings to the team as a passer will not make the team a great passing team. And they tend to go for these midfielders who are also good defensively because they think that collectively that's better for the team. And sometimes I have a wonder.
Well, I understand that theory because if you realize, as I said, yes, everybody else on the field in attacking capacity are forward players. Whisper forward, Leon Bailey forward, Gray forward. Yes, a lot. He doesn't have midfield.
So he can't afford. Hold on. If you have four of them, will go forward.
Yes.
You don't want the Mario Green knows that next man will go. A five, that's what I want when you lose the ball. You want a man who can transition also.
Yes. So it's It's understandable.
So all of that has to do with the coach and the philosophy of the football and what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just who look picked up on the ball. You have to try to educate them with us in that.
Yes.
And all of it as our footballers, you know?
I hear you.
So I'm asking you now, would you drop Palmer now for DeMario Gray? That's meaning that you are Orville on the short game.
Yes, I would.
For 80, you would take out DeMario Gray. Not DeMario Gray, man. You would take out Jesse Palmer and play DeMario Phillips.
Yes.
What about you, Orville?
I'm convinced that he has more in him than that. I'm going to
give him a second chance.
That there's nerves.
A little bit nerves. Debut.
Yeah, but so I'll give him a half. I'll give him the first half.
That's what makes you a genius, Orville. The man first game.
Yep, on a pitch where I'm not probably accustomed.
Nervous from a pick there, you go.
Yeah, me I give him till after.
No, well, I said that as well. In that I don't think they could have looked at him and seen playing like this and bring him to play for Jamaica.
Yeah.
No way, because he was very poor.
No, but I saw him play well, Zidane. If you trust him, he's a quality player. He plays for Coventry City in Championship.
All right, they try to squeeze 2 more. There you go. But if him play again, not bad because he must have some quality. Make them go all the way to England for him. It costs a lot.
Yeah, man. Give him. Okay.
Big up.
Say no more. Do you think? Yeah.
All right. Take 2 more.
No, it doesn't think so. I don't think so.
2.5 minutes too.
All right. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
Hey, yeah. Good afternoon. How you doing?
Not bad.
Yeah, Independent Forces.
Oh, Independence Forces. On the line.
Yeah.
You have 2 minutes.
Time. Yeah, after that. Let's have a next 2 quick things. I appreciate the little mosquito job them where you are Orville show at the Dragon at TR7, you know? I begin listen to them and I not see like say on learn yet. Basically there's no Messi without TR7.
I don't understand what that means.
I don't know what that means either. I
You
think
know
Messi is a
what
better
it means?
footballer.
Eh?
I think Messi is the better footballer, not
Yeah,
jab
and other people think Cristiano Ronaldo is the better footballer.
No, but don't say I'm throwing jabs. Then why you not throw jabs at Messi when you say that?
Because I respect them mutually.
No.
And
You just
evidence for it.
hold on, independent for it. You just said you think Ronaldo is a better footballer than Messi. Are you throwing jabs at Messi when you say that?
That is my perspective. I view that.
Hold on, big man. Listen what I ask you.
Eh?
Listen what I ask you.
Yeah.
You say we are throwing jabs at Cristiano. And me personally.
Yes.
And me say all when me do, me don't know what's done. All when me say is that me think Messi is better than him. And you call that throwing a jab?
Yeah,
But when you say Ronaldo is better than Messi, you are also throwing a jab going by your logic.
No, I'm not throwing a jab. I'm telling the truth.
Oh. So, independent for
my perspective.
Let me on the program for a better note than that.
You understand?
No, man, me don't understand.
Yeah, because you're not going to answer that, Orville. You're not going to argue.
So it's a truth that Ronaldo better than Messi?
In my view, and other people who see that way. You understand?
Independent for it. You used to go KC for a while.
And there's no evidence there that Ronaldo is a good footballer.
No, who said Ronaldo is not a good footballer?
Independent. Are you the
That's why you must see the respectful mutual.
Independent Fortis. This is the Bramble style at the D, man.
What me I say is, my next point is, I have a big respect here, sir, but I don't think my homes and my NFL ready for
Alright, Thursday. No, man, we don't discuss. We don't want to discuss the until
Independent Fortis. Call the program tomorrow.
Yeah, man, I'll call you tomorrow.
I want you to call early as 1 o'clock come because I need to teach you a little bit about the art of reasoning. Because so far, you know, so.
No, but because you know, I agree.
Call us tomorrow early. Call us tomorrow 1 o'clock. I have a lesson for you, my friend.
Yeah, man. All right, big up. All right, that is it, people. Big up to all the listeners. Big up to all the callers, including Independent Fortis, Arlo in Bramble. Big up to Oster Hoyt, technical operator. Craig Manning was there. I saw Kat Anderson for a little while as well. Sean Grant, the producer. Join us tomorrow. Same place, same time. We do it all over again. Until then, have yourselves a fantastic evening.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and the podcast